good morning, or good afternoon, whichever it happens to be for you. For our guest, it happens to be the afternoon, but for blue collar, it's a good morning for him as well.
Still
Uh,
morning.
let's let's start the chat real quick here. Um, so first was Chris in Virginia, as always. Great to see you, Chris. Diaxis, Nerd UK, always good to see you guys. Hopping over from across the pond, supporting your fellow UK. Kevin Hawthorne, good to see you. I saw you in Blue Collar's premiere. Robot Toaster, Diaxis, Nerd UK. Jesus says he's sick, but he's home with a 4-day weekend. Sorry you're sick, Jesus. Glad you can tune in. Hope you feel better soon. We also have Luke I believe Luke is also from the UK as well. Stacking with Caravan is here. If you guys don't know, Stacking with Caravan is having a roast tomorrow on Discord. I will post a link for Stacker Social for that, so you guys can go check him out and check out the roast with him in it and see why he's getting roasted. Matt Wingate, good morning. Howdy, howdy. Blue Collar says, welcome everybody. Of course, he's here. Robert Wojciechowski, Death from Below. Seven Stacks. Tim Evans, welcome, welcome. I saw Tim, you were checking out the premiere as well. And I think we are all caught up. We have Blue Collar in the upper right-hand corner there, as always. And Sarah, I'm gonna butcher this, and we just went over it too. Seolfor Hordian, which
Yeah.
actually means silver
Silver
hoarder.
Hoarder. Yeah.
All right. Thank you
That's
for
pretty
joining
cool.
us.
Now, what is the origin of the name?
So I was trying to think of something that was related to stacking and trying to get a name that hasn't already been used. And I came across a video and it was talking about, how the English language has changed over the last, 600 years. And it got to Middle English, which is just before Old English. And I just quite like the sound of it. And then the Lion of England, I just decided to search up what it was in Middle English, and Seolfor Hordian is what came up.
Excellent. Yeah, that's cool. I did notice that. Actually, I learned that in one of your videos. Was it one of your videos or somebody else's? Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's always confusing.
Yeah, it's from the Stat Collector. I took a little bit of the live stream and recorded it, and then I released it so people could sort of see where my name, originates
Oh,
from.
right. It was a very short clip.
Yeah, about 15 seconds, maybe a bit
Yes.
shorter.
Yeah, that's what confused me because it definitely was somebody else who said it. I couldn't remember who, and you have to forgive me because I was quote unquote watching while I was driving to the airport yesterday. So
I was doing
Uh,
the same this morning, listening to everybody's.
so Diaxis has a good. He says he pronounces it Seolfor Hordian. I like that. That's an easier way to say it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Uh, Stacking with Caravan says bloody caravan. Ha ha ha. You're gonna hear a lot of that tomorrow, I'm sure.
oh yeah.
I will drop the link for that. If you guys are not on Stacker Social, go check out Stacker Social. And Sundays with Craven will be a good time tomorrow for sure. I am going to set my alarm because that's an odd time for me, but I do try. I do plan on trying to catch that. It will be a good one.
Now, what is the actual broadcast time? Is it 7 p.m. UK time, or what time is it?
So it's just past 3 p.m.
No,
No,
for
I meant for Craven's
Stacking
show
with Craven.
tomorrow.
Oh gosh, it can change from week to week. It's usually at 5. There has been later ones at 7, but he will do a post on his channel and also in Stacker Social saying what time it is. But it's going to be a fun one. There's definitely going to be a lot of roasting going on.
So he says 7 p.m. UK time. So that would be 11 a.m. Vegas time, 12, 1, 2, 2 o'clock East Coast time.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
Jesus, thank you once again for another $2 super chat. I do have the a package coming in today, courtesy of a little donation from you, Jesus,
Mm.
and I greatly appreciate that. He says,
Oh, that
"Little
comes in
John."
today?
Yes, I was
Sweet.
I was surprised. He says, "Little John, come with me if you want to live." You guys have
He's already.
a good little thing going with the Little John and the Terminator, and your guys' animations and AI work is very well done.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of sleepless nights because I look at the time and it's like 3 or 4 a.m. I'm like, oh my gosh, but but yeah, it's really really fun working with AI and learning to edit. It's been a real joy to do.
Mm.
So if you guys have not checked out his channel, we're looking at 289 subs now. Let's see if we can get you to 300 today. That
Oh,
would
that'd
be
be
very
amazing.
cool.
Yeah, I know
Um,
you got a new one. Chris in Virginia said he subbed, I think, this morning.
yes, I
Thank
saw
you.
that.
Yep.
You do really good work. I like what you're doing, and I also saw that there is a popular U.S. channel that likes what you're doing.
Is it Thousand Air Radio?
Thousand Air Radio, yes. Blue Collar sent me the little video that he had done about your channel.
Yeah, and I message him quite a lot on YouTube. I really enjoy his content, and he was an inspiration to me. One of the inspirations that helped me start recording my journey. So a big shout out to Thousand Air Radio.
Awesome.
That's cool. He is very fun to watch. He has
Yeah,
a very unique look on things, and he's not afraid to share stuff, which is really cool. And he was impressed with the way you are stacking crowns, similar to how he stacks Morgan dollars and P stop, mainly Morgan dollars, I think, right?
yeah. So he collects one Morgan dollar every week, and then he tries to get 1 dime for every subscriber he has.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
so if you want to make his life more difficult, go and subscribe to him because then he'll have to get more.
Yeah,
He
I
has
love dimes.
I've tried to message like send stuff in chat from his videos to try and get him to come on a live stream. And he's been checking out some of the live streams, and I think he's contemplating if he's going to join us on a live stream someday, which would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I would book the day off work if I know when that's happening.
Most likely it would be, well, I don't know if, because I think he said he's off on Mondays. I'm not sure about Saturdays. And Mondays are late nights. It would be what time do we go on? 6? It'd be like 2 in the morning for you guys.
Hey,
So,
that's fine. If I know that if he's on, I'd wake up for it. No problem there.
oh, that's awesome. That's a true fan right there.
Yeah,
Looks like
I'm a part of the cult.
nice. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. That's cool. And I mean, you said he was a big influence for you, so that's cool as well. It's cool to have good influences in your life.
Yeah, definitely. He's made the last. How long have I been following him? For over 6 months now, and it's just breaks the day up a bit with a bit of humor and a bit of knowledge, bit of silver. Can't really complain.
He does mix it up in a very nice way. So we got Baron Vamsky jumped in. Who else do we have? I saw Mandy Candy jumped in. Seven Stacks was already here, I think I said. Humble Stackers hopped in as well. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Jesus says he loves the crowns. An interesting series. Inspired me to get my piece I teased last week. It should be delivered today. Nice.
Oh, that's
Very cool.
nice.
Yeah, I like the one you have, the 1668, I think it is.
Oh, the very old one. Where
Yeah,
is it?
it's amazing. Yeah,
I'm just trying to look for him now. I've got them all dotted about area.
oh yeah, that thing's in great shape.
Yeah, it was. I don't think I could buy something like this again. The premium on them is so high. So that was a real treat myself moment.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah,
actually from 1668.
yeah.
1668. Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. I thought my 1800 Morgans were old.
Wow.
1800s, I should say.
Wow. I
Yeah.
see a goldback in the backdrop there as well. Is that a goldback?
that is the Utah Goldback just there.
Oh, is
Nice.
that like it's in a little plastic holder?
Yeah, so I originally bought quite a lot of Goldbacks sort of when they first came out, and then that was how I was selling them. I was buying the plaques and the plastic and putting them together to sell as like a gift for people. So I used
Hmm.
to do quite a lot of flipping with Goldbacks in the UK because they're like hotcakes over here. They sell incredibly well.
Really?
Yeah, and every time they do a post, I'm going to keep annoying them saying, "Where's the UK edition?"
Well, that's we might have a chance to ask somebody a question on that. We might have a guest coming up soon from that represents them. So
But if you can, that would be amazing. If you could do Scotland, Wales, England, and Northern Ireland, I mean, you wouldn't be able to keep them in stock, I don't think.
yeah, I would venture to say you're correct for sure.
I would
And
just imagine it would be like the legalities of it, maybe.
I don't think it matters. It's not legal currency anywhere. It's just another form of gold.
Right.
yeah,
You know.
That
and
would
the
be smart of
artwork
them.
is stunning. The artwork is absolutely stunning. I mean, they're doing it right. I know people complain on the premium, but if if I was my own company, I would accept them as payment. I think they're great.
With the
Yeah, I think
premium though, like you can sell them back to companies or like um shit, I can't think of right now. But I believe you can sell them back to a lot of places like online and they give you what the value is, if I'm correct on that. I believe.
yeah, there's an exchange rate that they post, Goldback posts. Basically, it's one half spot. So in other words, it's twice spot. If spot's 3,400, it'll be 6,800, and then divided by the size of the piece. So
Yeah.
your premium is basically 100%. They do occasionally run sales on them, but the exchange rate is always remains constant. It's just a function of spot.
I mean they pretty much hold their value, so it's not like there's people out there that are gonna give you what they're gonna give you the value of them, I think.
Melt value, yeah. If you go to a coin shop, a lot of coin shops don't know what to do with them. They'll read on the bottom it's a thousandth of an ounce of gold, and they'll divide gold by 1,000 and give you spot for it.
Well, I
Yeah, there's
went to
no
I
point
just
doing that, really.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, they just have to figure it out. It's just I think it's a matter of everybody just getting used to the process, more or less.
I need to put a video together, but I traded quite a few goldbacks for some silver in Indiana when I was on vacation, and they looked up the value of them and the exchange rate, and they pretty much gave me the exchange rate for them. So
Yeah,
um
and that's the way they should do it.
the smart shops and the correct shops, I think they will honor that and do well with them because I imagine they're going to turn around and hike them up a little bit anyway. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, yeah, when
See,
they
now,
sell them, they got to put a little premium on them for sure.
Yeah.
see, I seen them the other day. I think in the last 6 years when they first were bringing them out. I think a one Goldback was like $2.30, and then compared to now, where it's like what $6, $7, maybe a little bit more or less for the ones. I mean, they're definitely do increase in value. I think they're quite good for stacking if you couldn't afford 1 grams and things like that. But I mean, what do you two think about them? Do you think they're good for stacking or gifts, or what would you use them for?
Well, speaking for myself, I don't think I would stack them. I do collect them. I um, I have a certain amount of them, but as far as stacking goes, in the purest sense, no, I wouldn't stack them, but I would collect them.
I
And
think they
yeah,
have
yeah, give them as gifts as well.
I think they have a purpose, and I like the cause behind them. And there is a US guy, Silver State Stacker. He knows a lot more about it than I do. And if you ever get a chance, check out his video or his videos. But just like you said, he also said when they first came out, you know, they were way down there, and they have increased a significant amount in value. So stacking them might not be a horrible idea, but I myself, I don't think I would stack them. I mean, I would have like a certain amount maybe, um, just in case, but I wouldn't go too nuts on them because
No.
instead of paying, um, say like $130 in gold backs, if you put that in like a gram of gold, I think you would be in a better situation.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's good. It's very fractional. That's the one thing that's really good about it. You get down to a 2,000th of an ounce. That's, what does that equate to? I think a 2,000th of an ounce, the exchange rate on those right now is about, I want to say 3.40, $3.40,
No.
somewhere,
Okay.
somewhere around there. So that's pretty darn fractional. That's getting down to like 1 gram of silver territory, or 2 grams.
Yeah. So like I think they do have a purpose, and I hope they do become a little bit more mainstream, but I think that would take a lot more acceptance, a lot more knowledge,
Mm,
a lot more, people would have to accept gold and understand what the value of gold is
yeah.
and what's there.
Well, I know like Americans are very cynical, very skeptical. We don't trust anybody. That's what I think hurts our community a little bit versus I think over in UK, I think you guys are just a little bit more trusting of each other, let's say. Where in America it's like, you keep everybody at arm's length, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think the community we've got is great, and we know a lot of people by first name, off camera. Yeah, and definitely make a lot of friendship groups, and you people know your address to send you things, and you're not worried about bolting up the front door that's going to get people in and take your precious metals. Like there's nothing like that. I mean, over here that I can think of. Maybe different if you've got hundreds, thousands, but no, the community's really, really tight in the UK.
Hmm.
Yeah, we were talking about that behind before we just got started. The Stacker Social and everything you guys got going on over there. The UK community is definitely strong, definitely supportive. Um, and we were trying to figure out I'm thinking that it might be because it's a younger crowd, and it's sort of to like what Blue Collar said, that it's just a more accepting crowd, and more knowledgeable. I don't know. It's a little different in the community over there in the Discord. So it's cool. You guys have a great thing going.
Yep,
I think,
definitely.
yeah,
So
no, that's good. Sorry.
Robot Toaster says one gold back costs £12 in the UK. Is that correct?
I think it depends who you buy from. I probably would get them for about 7 or 8.
Oh,
But yeah, depending on which Facebook group you're on, or wherever else you're buying from, yeah, you would be looking at £10+ for it.
wow, that's crazy. Yeah, if you guys want goldbacks, hit me up. I'll get them to you much, much cheaper than that. At the current exchange rate, basically.
Yeah, and if you ever want anything from the UK, just let me know, and I'm sure we can sort something out.
I'll have a 64 half penny.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I saw that on whose channel? BBA, I think. And I fell in love with that coin. Beautiful coin.
Yeah, yeah. No, our coins are quite. I quite like the monarchy on the coins and the different designs throughout all the years, because there's been, you know, a lot of history, a lot of different portraits and designs on the back. They are and BBA, yeah. Every day you see something new.
Hmm. So on the 1668, which king is on that one?
1668. Let me grab him. So Charles the Second.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you can get these really worn and you can barely see the portrait or the name, and people still want silly money for them. Which
I can't believe the condition of that coin is amazing for how old is it? 360 years old almost.
yeah, 360, 370, or round about there.
That's amazing.
And think of the stories that was, you know, that could have told.
Yeah, absolutely. But that one might not have that many stories because it looks like it was in a collection. It looks like it's always been like hoarded away. It didn't really circulate that much, it looks like to me.
That's for sure. That piece is that's awesome.
Yeah, it's so much detail, so beautiful.
And then you've got all the writing on the
Oh, edge
inside
writing.
as well.
Oh man, that's
That is
unbelievable.
cool.
Now, if you don't mind, what would something like that? What would the cost of something like that be in the open market right now?
I paid £370 for this.
Wow, and it's probably worth much more now.
Potentially, maybe when my boy gets it may be worth a lot more. But for me, it was just something different to showcase, and it is the one time that I had a little bit spare, and I treated myself. Like I said, I don't think I could ever get that again. So
Would you consider submitting that for grading so you could not only authenticate it but preserve it and put a real value on it? Would you ever consider that?
I could, yeah, potentially. I just wouldn't be too sure if it's been cleaned or anything like that. They'd automatically give you quite a low score for it. So yeah, I might send it off at some point to see what it does. That's a thought. I've never really thought about it.
Yeah, it would depend on the grading service. Some of them with a coin that old, you almost can guarantee that at one point it's been cleaned. But it looks pretty original to me. I mean, but I'm no grader, but there's another beauty.
This one's quite a rare date, this one.
What year is that one?
This one is 1902.
And is that the rocking horse one that they refer to, or?
No, so the rocking horse, let me find it, which I believe is 1935. Yeah, this is the rocking horse, but they come in 50% silver.
Oh, okay. So the other one is sterling then.
Yep. So all other ones are sterling. I think 1947, and then everything. No, sorry, everything over 1920 went down to 50%, and then after 1947, I think we got rid of silver in our coinage.
Yeah, that's rather early,
very
right?
knowledgeable. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty early. I'm surprised the United States didn't follow right up on that. United States held in there to 1964, basically.
Yeah, we were one of the first countries to actually completely get it out of our currency, which I'm quite shocked about.
Well, I wonder if that was like a function though of having to pay off debts from World War II and rebuild. So they had to get that money from somewhere.
There was, and I think during the Second World War, we were close to being completely bankrupt, and we requested all of our precious metals from the empire, as in India and places like that, and it actually got sunk not far from not too far getting back to base. And
Oh man.
yeah, I think that was close to a few tons worth of precious metals, which they did recently re-get and turn them back into bullion coins.
Is that the series that they're coming out with now?
That's from a different shipwreck, I believe. I haven't done too much research on that one, but yeah, they're being sold everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, I know they have a special Britannia that they're actually putting that silver into. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, and Cougarans and Rounds and other companies are also doing the same.
Nice. That's
With
great. I
the
love that.
That's with the Tillawa
Oh,
shipwreck.
yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Now I thought about that you can't find that Britannia anywhere, at least not in the states that I know of.
No, someone's selling it over here at the moment, and I think he wanted £39 per coin.
That would
So
be
about £45, give or take.
39 pounds. That's about $52 US.
Okay. So what's sort of the going rate at the moment then for, American Silver Eagles and, Buffalo rounds? Is it, what sort of dollars is it worth?
We're looking, what is the spot price in US is like 39.70. So like generic stuff like buffaloes and stuff might be what do you say, blue collar, probably two over maybe, so
Mm.
like 41 if you get a good deal, 41.50.
Depends on where you buy
Okay.
it, I guess.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
Do you
Depends
think
on
it's
how
still
well
gonna?
your coin shop loves you and how well you love your coin shop or your online dealer or whatever it may be.
Yeah, we don't really have coin shops over here. They're very hard to find.
We've learned that recently, and that's it's different for me to comprehend that, and I want to do a video about that because I think the US market is spoiled rotten. Um, they tend to, myself too, though. I mean, I can't lie. We tend to complain about our coin shops and stuff like that. And then when I found out that you guys don't even have coin shops in the UK, I mean, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Um, the variety we can get our hands on a daily basis pretty much is um staggering. So
I
for
am
me,
excited to go to some local coin shops when I visit the States in October. So I'm super excited about that. Just to walk into a shop and be like, wow, I wish we had that here.
Now,
um
did you say that you were going to be in the Vegas area, or
I am, yeah. So
what are the
visiting
dates?
family. Dates wise, I will get back to you. I'm not sure. Uh, Maybe the 25th of October for about 10 days, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to be hiding a lot of British 50% silver in Vegas when I'm there.
That's
It's my
cool.
my little treasure hunts that I'm doing. So hopefully people will reach out and say that they found it.
so if you could, if I think you need to schedule your trip. um October 17th through the 19th is actually a coin show in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing is, my boy's just started school.
Okay.
And he'll be at school during that time. But we're meeting family from other countries. We're all sort of flying there and meeting there.
Nice.
So it's going to be a big family thing, and yeah, just super excited to finally get to America. Been wanting to go for many years, so you'll have to
And
give me some tips and some etiquettes of what you should do in coin shops because I don't want to offend anyone.
um
no, I don't think you could offend anybody.
I don't. And if you do, who cares? You won't see him again. Real quick, real quick. Nerd UK says, "What year halfpenny did you want? Blue collar."
Oh, I think it was a 64. It had a beautiful ship on it. It was made of, I want to say brass, right? I think they're
I
brass.
wouldn't know. I don't really look into non-precious metals very often.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure BBA is in the room. I'm pretty sure I saw it on his channel. If I'm
He
not
just
mistaken, it was his
he just
channel.
popped in. Real quick, I'm gonna call out people. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas is in here. Robot Toaster, Bellows Forge hops in. Um, Sandy Millington, good to see you as always. Baron Vamsky, Big Screen Stacker. There's a coin show in Denver, Colorado, October 9th, 10th, and 11th, he says. Um, I saw BBA is here, 365. What's up, 365? Thank you for putting the stream in the announcements. I saw that on Stacker Social. Littlefoot, he stomps his foot in here as well, kicking down the door. Bellows Forge, Mr. and Mrs. And I think I'm all caught up on that. Sandy Millington had a question for Seolfor. Outside of the UK, what are your favorite vintage coins?
Do you know what? This is the first and only one that I have, but I really, really like this, the peace dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this was given to me by the Urban Stacker. But yeah, I think next year I might switch from crowns and get one of these every week for 2026. So yeah, I think that's my next goal and my next sort of favorite, I would say, vintage coin.
All right, I just reached in my pocket. Vegas, put me up.
Edward L says hello. Hello, Edward L. Sorry I missed you on the call out. We got a pocket reaching in.
Oh,
Is that your
very nice.
Silverpunk round?
There you go. I carry a 22 everywhere I go, and not a gun.
You're talking about the Silverpunk?
The
It was
silver dollar.
Blue Collar
Oh,
said that the peace dollar sort of looks like the Silverpunk logo.
It does, yeah. No, but the coincidence is that you had a 22 and I have a 22 in my pocket all the time.
yeah, that's my pocket piece as well, actually.
That's pretty cool.
I get very sentimental when someone sends me something. So yeah, for me that's sort of like my pocket piece. I have to hide it from my boy though because he always wants it.
Oh yeah,
That's good. A young stacker at heart.
there you go, training them young.
Nerd UK says Vegas Stacker, contact me on Stacker Social and I'll get a halfpenny across to you. Nerd UK, that is Blue Collar that wants one, but he can Blue Collar. If you get a hold of Nerd UK, he might be able to hook you up with a halfpenny.
Oh sweet, I would love it.
Jesus says all you have to do is walk into a coin shop, say America sucks, long live the Queen, and they will love you.
I would like to come home alive.
Do you want to give him some advice on coin shops, Blue Collar?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just I don't really have any advice. Just go in there and ask a lot of questions. They like that. They like to spread the knowledge.
That's true.
Yeah, no, definitely would like to go in and potentially ask them if I could film a little bit in the store. I wouldn't go in with my cameras and my microphone on and be like, "Hi, I'm from the UK," but
Yeah.
you know,
I would say you probably would meet with resistance on that. Because again, that's us Americans, we like to keep right away they'll be thinking, why you trying to case my joint so you can rob me or something,
okay.
They yeah, they would be thinking right away they want to fill my inventory so later on tonight come back and kick my door in.
There are, as far as filming in a coin shop in Vegas, I've only found one that let me, and he was actually sort of reluctant to do it as well. As far as I've heard, I think he's been robbed a couple of times, and I know though there's a one up north. It's actually closed right now for a little bit, I guess, but he's also been robbed. So unfortunately, thievery is a big thing in this city. So they try and keep it a little bit not so public, which I don't understand because you can just walk in there and case the joint anyway. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes sense if they've been robbed and things. Yeah, definitely. And as you said, there's a wall built up, isn't there, to sort of try and protect yourself. I think from potential thievery and
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
everybody over here is just always on the lookout for scammers and who's looking to take what you have. That's the way it seems anyway.
yeah.
It's a
Real
shame,
quick,
really. It's a shame. It
it
is.
is a shame,
But
but
you
I
do have
don't
to
see.
think that way.
So be prepared when you do walk into a coin shop in the U.S. and don't be nervous. But generally, they all have a gun on their hip.
yeah, that doesn't bother me. I'll probably go to a range when I'm there.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
they have some really cool shooting ranges in Vegas. You can shoot full automatic machine guns there.
oh
Yes.
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
sick.
Mr. and Mrs. West Texas says they've never been to a coin show. Do they charge to get in? No. None of the coin shows I've been to charge to get in. I don't know. Does the show in Florida charge? I don't think so. Right?
They don't charge per se to get in the show, but it's like $23 to park. And that is kind of crazy. But it's at a major convention center. It's the biggest show in the country. So it's basically Orange County Convention Center, and that's like they're gonna charge you no matter what. So yeah, that's basically it. You gotta park. You gotta pay to park,
All right.
which is
So
annoying in and of
yeah.
itself. That's annoying, but that's just the price of admission, I guess.
Yeah. Uh, Baron Vansky says, blue collar nerd stacker nerd UK will also hook you up with a free gold sovereign as well. He is such a great guy. So be prepared for that too.
Awesome. All right, it's my lucky day.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Send them my PO box.
PO Box
Um,
199, Stewart, Florida, three
That's
four.
it.
I don't even know 95 something or other.
I don't even know my PO box. I have to look it up every time I try and use it. It's funny. I don't use it that much though. So Seolfor, how long have you been? Do you want to share how long you've been stacking and what got you into it?
So I think I originally started back in 2018. I stacked. Well, really, I was in a job and I was thinking, oh gosh, I'm getting on a bit now. I don't have anything in place for retirement, and I was just looking online on different ways of saving money. And yeah, I came across a few YouTube channels. I think it was Gildo Stacking and Florida Stacker and Backyard Bullion, all when they had, maybe a couple of thousand subscribers. And I just started getting into it then. And every month I was buying. I have had to sell my complete stack once already, which I'm hoping not to do again. But yeah, if I didn't have my stack at that point, I wouldn't have been able to, get by. So it's definitely a great way of saving. But for me, it's more of a retirement thing.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Is there
I
some?
remember when I was watching some of your videos the other day, you had said that you like most of us in this community, I would think, you were probably you were a terrible saver, right? You couldn't accumulate savings.
Not at all.
And this has given you a window of opportunity to do that. And that stack was there when you needed it. So it did exactly what the intention was.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, if it wasn't for the stack, and it is very liquid. I mean, you can't go to the shop and can I swap a crown for some fuel? But if you needed the money, I guarantee by less than a day you'll have what you need.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh, heck, over here you can go to a pawn shop, you can go to a coin shop. There's a million different ways to liquidate. You don't want to, just go to a pawn shop because they're not really going to pay that well. Depends on what you bring in, I guess. But yeah, there's always a way to make it into cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is a growing trend over here as well. I think the crypto sort of hype of the crypto and then that crashing for a little bit sort of pushed a lot of people into looking into gold and silver. I think that may be a reason as well that a lot of youngsters are getting into it now, or young
So
adults.
was there somebody that influenced you into it, or you just came across it on your own through YouTube?
I came across it on my own. I mean, I didn't really know of anyone in the UK who was filming other than Backyard Bullion, and that was back probably 2017. I'm not sure how many subscribers he had. I mean, he's around or near 80,000 now. He probably had less than 3 or 4,000. So I mean, it wasn't something that you could find quite easily. I mean, I was just looking at pensions and private pensions, and randomly, a link came up which I clicked on, and it was how to stack Gildo stacking channel, and then that just got my interest. It's like, well, I'm good at spending money. How about I spend it on things that are worth money?
Right.
So, bad at saving, great at spending. So I thought, well, actually, stacking sounds like a good option.
Yeah, and
yeah, it's money that you really like to spend.
Yeah,
Look forward to spending, I should say.
I'm definitely going to take little John to the gun range. Thank you, Sandy. You know what? Sandy Middleton's channel is great as well. For any of you, American channels, he's does one ounce a week, and yeah, he's a great channel. Go check him out as well.
Yeah, I love Sandy's channel.
yes, he was just on vacation in Italy, living it up.
Yeah, oh
I
yeah.
am jealous.
Yeah. No, he's a great guy as well. He speaks very highly of you too as well. So maybe one day he might come on and have a chat with you guys.
I was just messaging him on Discord yesterday, I believe, about when he's ready, that the invite is always there. And I discussed it with Blue Collar a little bit. I was going to, because we've been doing this for over 6 months, our live streams, and we've pretty much had 2 shows a week with a guest on each show, give or take. There might be some that have had more guests, some that have had less. So looking for, not to talk bad about anybody we've had, but like looking for like fresh people that we haven't had on the channel yet is it gets a little tough sometimes. So I was thinking, and I ran it over with Blue Collar about even posting in Stacker Social. If there's anybody, we say it on the stream too. If there's anybody that ever wants to be on the channel, just reach out to us, and we'll talk about it. So
yeah, without question, we want to meet and experience as many people as possible and share them with you.
Yeah, there's a lot of great guys on there. I think Nemo is a upcoming channel as well, Scottish gentleman who's hilarious. I mean, he would be a great guest to have on. I mean, you've already had Stacking with Caravan. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great channels. I think 365 is a difficult one to get on the live streams though, so we can keep annoying him and potentially try and get him on.
Yeah. Well, you know who I want to get on? I want to get Queen Nessie on. She's a very unique channel.
Yeah. No, she's good, and she's always in Stacker Social. She's always leaving comments on TikTok or on YouTube. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it. She goes on like 8-9 hour live streams. I don't know how the heck she does it. I really don't.
Yeah, one night she was on all night.
Oh, it's like I shut her off at midnight. I turned it back on at 6 a.m, and she was still on. It's amazing.
Dub C is a fan of the Crown, I believe.
Absolutely. Good morning, Dub C. How are you today, sir? Dub C had a great video yesterday about discussing the new Engelhard being produced by I guess who is it being produced by? It was sold exclusively, I think, through AppMex, but who was making it?
Oh, I forgot. I looked it up too. Um,
I'm sure
I only
Dub
made it
will.
through part of Dub C's video. Um, I didn't have an all the time. He says Pamp is doing it.
Oh, that's right, Pamp. Yes.
That's a very good company as well.
Yeah, excellent company, but I think bringing back Engelhard is like digging up your auntie that died. It just it doesn't seem right.
Doesn't seem right. And I don't know. I
Doesn't
didn't get
seem
through the whole
right.
video, but I don't know if I would. I almost feel like I have to have the prospector, um, just to go with the rest of them I have. But like you said, I think I'd feel dirty for buying it. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to buy one just to show it on the channel, but I think even Dub said that last night. He would buy it just because he has, the opportunity to show it. So Dub says nice crowns, by the way. I don't know if you read that. Oh, that's a beaut. Look at that.
He says he's not a fan of the Royals, but he's a fan of the Crowns, I believe.
Yeah. The whole royal thing never bothered me. I don't know why so many Americans are put off by it. I really don't. I mean, it's none of
Yeah,
our business, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
don't
true.
think they have that much. I mean, they're more just public faces now, really, aren't they? It's not like they can control
Yeah,
laws
yeah.
and things like that. So I could understand if it was like a dictator who was royalty and didn't like it. But yeah, I mean, I don't dislike them. I'm not in love with them. I just think that they make some good coins.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, the UK and Crown, the coins and stuff are way better and way different, way more unique than any of the US stuff. That's for sure.
Hmm.
You were speaking of Queen Nessie, and she shows up.
I see that. I was just saying that. That's amazing.
Diaxis, I have to reach out to Diaxis too. We got to get Diaxis on the show.
Yeah, that's a
I, I,
must as well.
I don't know if Queen Nessie heard, but we were just talking about you, Queenie. We were just saying how we were amazed that you can do those 8 to 9 hour live streams.
Jesus has been working a lot, but Jesus would be good to get on the channel too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh no, there's so many. I mean, West Texas, we had him on once, but we haven't had him back. I mean, he's got live stream magic. We got to get him back in.
Oh, I would have to take my setup to the kitchen though.
Well, listen, there is that. You would have to compete. You would definitely have to cook.
Listen, I think we've gone over, haven't we gone over my recipe, my pancake recipe?
Maybe. Oh yeah, we did actually. Yeah. And then you said your wife made the pancakes. You didn't cook them though.
Oh, I say, babe, I would really like some pancakes, and they get made. I mean, that's my recipe. Babe,
you
it sounds
you
good,
male
and
chauvinist.
that's how I cook.
That's how you cook. That's your
Mandy's
methodology.
Candy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Greatly appreciate that. You are awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm like, that's my cornbread recipe. That's my pancake recipe. I mean, that's my recipe for everything.
Yeah.
Margarita recipe.
Well, you're spoiled because I don't have that luxury. My wife is not a cooker, but she is a very good critiquer of restaurant food. So we end up going out and sampling a lot of restaurant food.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We do that as well.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Seolfor, what are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to any US food while you're over here?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to try as much as I can while I'm out there. I'm not a huge seafood guy, but yeah, burgers, pizzas, Italian, all different. I'd like to I know barbecues is quite a big thing as well. I'd like to try different barbecue food. But yeah, America is known for how much it loves food, really. So I would
Terrible
like to
food and
try
fat people.
it. I'll fit right
Portions
in.
are big.
But no, what would you guys recommend? Like, is there a certain branch of like franchises that I should go to see, or
Um, man, I don't know. I see. It's hard because I mean, in Vegas, I'm just spoiled, so it's like everything out here is at your reach. It just depends on like what kind of food you look. I mean, if you're on the strip, they have like all sorts, whatever you want. But it's overpriced because it's on the strip. Um, but like off the strip, I mean, there's so much stuff. We have a Chinatown here, so like any type of Chinese food or Asian food that you want. Um, and we have this city has whatever food you could imagine. As
Mm.
far as like what you should have while you're here,
I would say stay away from the tourist traps, you know. That's gonna be like don't eat casino like hotel food, things like that. Now you could find some good stuff in there, but you're gonna pay twice what it's worth.
yeah,
and and are you expected? Because I think you guys have to tip, don't you? Everywhere you go, if you eat out.
Pretty much, yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
it's a
something to make
little
sure.
bit different in that respect. There are a lot of good YouTube videos on best places to eat in the city of Vegas. There are a lot of good
of
ones.
course, there's a million.
Yeah.
Um, man, I don't know, like everybody swears by like In-N-Out Burger, but I don't really give a hoot about In-N-Out Burger. Jesus is right. Don't go to Heart Attack Burger. That place is, I've heard it's horrible. I had a friend in town that wanted to go, and I let them go on their own. They said it was horrible. Um, like for a
Yeah,
good
the
burger.
whole in and out thing, I don't know. I did in and out in California and I did in and out in Vegas. Gave it a second shot. It just doesn't do anything for me.
No, it doesn't. Um,
It's a lot of
So
what
I'm
about
hype.
going to
Five
follow.
Guys? Would Five Guys be a good burger for him to try?
I don't
We've
know.
got five guys over
I got
here.
Five Guys here, and I don't know. I'm not super impressed by Five Guys either. I like
You
a
guys
nice
have Five Guys
local.
in the UK?
Yeah, Five Guys is popping up everywhere now. I mean, for us, it's good because it's something new. But yeah, I mean, you'd be looking if it's two of you eating, it's so expensive. It's
Mm.
it's pretty much like if you were going for just a cheeseburger, you're looking at like £10 just for the burger. Is it expensive to eat in the States? Like to eat out a lot, or does it really just depend where you're going? Because I heard it was cheaper to eat out than it is to go grocery shopping.
It can be if you stick. I was gonna say stick to the local places. Stick to like pub food. That's what I like. Like as far as going out and getting a burger goes, I'd rather go to a local pub and get a burger from there than go to any one of those chains. Any one of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It is like for my wife and I, it's hard to grocery shop because so much stuff will go bad if we don't like eat it right away. Um,
Hmm.
I'm not a big fan. I don't eat leftovers a lot. So if we get something and we cook it, it tends to go bad before I even look at going back to eat it. So
Well,
my wife and I do a lot of takeout food.
well,
Um,
you're rich, so it's hard. You know,
listen here. I'm not rich, okay? Jesus Christ. I'm not rich.
you're
Don't
very
believe me.
wealthy. Let's not mince words here.
I'm not very wealthy. I'm a dink, okay? I am what you call a dink. Dual income, no kids.
That'll do it.
When you
That
don't
saves
have
the money.
kids, when you don't have kids, it's a little different, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, so like what kind of food do you like? What's your go-to? Is it like Chinese food? Is it Indian food? Italian food?
See, I love lasagna, macaroni cheese. I'm quite like my pasta dishes. And then, your homely food like your shepherd's pie and your roast dinners, and I love burgers and things like that. I am a fan of fast food. Indian, as long as it's not too spicy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll try anything really. I'm just not a fan of seafood.
Sounds like you and I are pretty much in lockstep as far as our taste in food.
Okay, good taste, I say.
Obviously.
So like a lot of the cafes in the casinos are generally pretty decent, and I think decently priced. Maybe a little expensive. I don't go to the strip too much. Um, but you might be able to find like some decent food at like just a cafe as far as like some almost food like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm. I don't know, like if you want fancy Italian food, there's plenty of places like that on the strip. Um, if you want, there is a good, it's not far from the strip. It's called, I'll give you all the information on Discord, but it's called Bootleggers, and it's been there for quite a while. They have really good Italian food. It's on the strip, but south of the strip, so it's away from the casinos a little bit. They have really good food there. Last time I went there, it's been pre-COVID, I think, since I've been there though. So don't quote me on that. Um, See, like my wife and I, we pretty much stick to the area that like we live by, so it's hard to recommend food from there. Queen Nessie, do you get free food in the casinos? Not really anymore, no.
Mm-mm. They used to have all you can eat buffet, and the food was good, and it used to be cheap,
Yeah,
but they've gone the opposite way on that. Like a good buffet now, you might be paying 60 or $70 a person.
it's so brutal.
Yeah.
And that's
That is a lot of money.
It is. And for what you're getting, nah, not worth it. Hey,
yeah,
Jesus, that Italian place in Excal, that place is pretty cool. Off the top of my head, I can't. Oh, Boppada Bippada Boopadu or something like that. It's called
Boca de
uh,
Pepo.
Boopada Beppo. Yeah. He's talking about that place. Actually had lunch or dinner there the last time I was out.
That's I haven't been there in probably 15 years, but
Yeah,
they had a different one. It was off the strip a little bit, and it was really good. If that's
yeah.
the thing.
It's not bad. The portions are so huge though. It's like definitely family style. You can order like 2 or 3 different entrees and split them up among everybody, basically.
Yeah, there you go. That is a good place. I haven't been there in years, and it was the one that's not on the strip. So
Yeah, and they also have another place in there. It's called Dick's Last Resort. And the angle there is you go in there and they make fun of everybody. They insult you. They treat you like crap when they take your order. They're like, "What do you want, fatso?" Stuff like that.
yeah, I haven't been to there. I've heard there was a place in Chicago like that we went, and they weren't even rude. I was disappointed. I'm
Yeah,
probably going to get the job there.
Dick's definitely lives up to the hype.
We've got something similar in the UK, and yeah, I haven't gone to it. I mean, I get enough of that at home anyway to pay someone else to do it.
Nice.
That's a great point. Sorry, honey.
So, is there something that you'll be looking for at the coin shop when you're here? Like something
I
in
think
particular you got your eye on?
I just want to get maybe just a couple of ounces of, junk silver, some dimes, some quarters, and then maybe a few piece dollars, a few Morgan dollars, more of because I mean, we can get eagles quite easily over here, but just to get something a bit different for my collection anyway, um,
Mhm.
without breaking the bank too much.
You might
But
want to look into get a stack of gold backs while you're here, and then take them back to the UK and flip them.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
that's what I would do if when you're here. I could mail you gold backs and you could make good money on them.
Yeah, no, that's something we could definitely speak about on Discord. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, that looks so nice.
That was
Yeah,
actually a
I was gonna
trade.
whip out the Goldbacks today, but I didn't have room for them on the set.
Yeah, you got enough of them, don't you?
I
I
think
got
what
bags of
Goldback
them.
need to do is they need to advertise it with some of the rappers. You know how much money they throw around. If they
Oh
change
yeah,
that for Goldbacks and we're throwing that around, I think people will be saying, "What's this?" Especially if you
you
had
know
a wad of 50s.
that's not a bad idea. Have like like a TV commercial with a strip club, and they're making it rain with Goldbacks.
All the drug dealers are wanting the gold backs.
No, seriously
Didn't
though, that's not a bad idea.
didn't Silver State say that something about trying to get celebrities to endorse them and they didn't want to do it or something? I can't remember. There was something behind it. I can't remember what exactly it was.
I don't know. I saw Tom Selleck the other day endorsing gold, buying gold, but
Yeah, of
buying
course they do
silver.
that.
I can't remember what it was though. He was probably pushing a certain dealer, but it was interesting. He said he's been stacking gold since 1980. Tom Selleck.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
So he's definitely made some good returns.
I would think so. Yeah, he said that when he first started getting paid from Magnum PI. Now this could just be bullshit from a commercial,
Yeah.
but that's the angle he put out there. That he's when he got his first checks from Magnum, he started investing in gold.
So
I
I
don't even know
actually
if you know what Magnum PI is. It's a television show from the 80s.
It was a
no,
great
I
show
don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sitting here
before your
talking to you.
time.
It's part of American culture, though. You know, most Americans would know what it is.
Oh, okay. You know, I was doing the maths with my dad because he took early retirement, and I sort of throughout all the years how much he put into his pension. I worked out the highest price for gold for the year, and if he was to buy sovereigns, how much he would have had in his pension pot instead of what he was given. And it worked out something stupid like £1.5 million if he was to have done that instead
Mm.
of putting into his pension. Because this was back, you know, when you could get a sovereign for 50, 60, 70 quid, you know,
I,
to
I had
pounds.
I had that exact conversation with a very good friend of mine yesterday. Only it went something like this. I said, I'm going to use a different name. Hey, Bill, do you know what gold cost in the late 90s? And he's like, no, what? I said, 280, $300 an ounce. I said, now project all that cocaine money onto gold. Exactly. He's like, shut up, Jimmy. Shut up.
I don't want to hear it, but it was fun.
Yeah. All that money you spent on dope in the 90s and 2000, think about that. At 280 an ounce. And this guy has tons of gold now. He's got about 150 ounces of gold in his stack. So
Wow.
he's done well for himself. But he would probably have 1,000 ounces with all the money he pissed away.
Oh gosh, the things you do when you're younger, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what we've done in the past makes us who we are today. So it is
Yeah,
what it is.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. Um, what kind of tips could you give me on Whatnot? I'm doing my first ever live auction tonight. I've never done anything like it before. Have you got any tips that I should sort of do?
Blue collar can answer that one for you. Are you doing you're doing just a straight auction?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would think with straight auctions, probably expect to lose money or expect to break even in the beginning. Don't expect to break the bank and make really good money until you get a following. But you'll probably do okay because you post it up on Stacker Social. You'll get a bunch of people in there.
yeah, yeah. No, it's just because they're really trying to promote in the UK. Because I mean, no one over here has really heard of it
Mhm.
until recently. So I think they're quite keen on getting people in the UK doing live auctions. So I mean, it'd be a chance for me to do something live, where I have to lead the conversation and try and sell things. It's a different thing than recording and making your own videos and editing out the mistakes. And
Oh yeah, much different. Yeah, but it is fun though. I enjoy it. I know Vegas has fun. If you've ever if caught one of his shows, he sings. You got to hear this guy, man. He's on there making up song lyrics. Like he'll be like, Sandy Millington, come on, bid, Sandy.
Yeah. There's one point at some point when I do whatnot, at some point during the stream, I just get like delirious, and it's sort of weird because like with these live streams we have other people to talk to. We have guests, we have blue collar, we have each other. And see, it's different for blue collar because he does the stream with his wife. He does his whatnot with his wife. But to do it by yourself, and it gets a little weird after a couple hours. You sort of feel like you're sitting in a room just talking to yourself. So I mean, sort of like I just get a little delirious, and try and keep myself awake and try and keep myself entertained, and the chat entertained at the same time.
Yeah.
My wife was getting ready for work one day and she heard me and she was cracking up. She's like sending me text messages. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. It's only $10. And I'm like, shut up.
Yep. So
But
so Dub C says, I'd like to do whatnot with his wife.
whoa. You're not the only one.
Oh, dude, that actually cracked me up.
But it can be fun, and like Blue Collar said, don't expect to come out of it with, throwing around goldbacks like you're at the strip club. But
Oh no, goldbacks. He could probably make a killing on goldbacks.
I'm telling you, it's not financial advice, okay? But when you're in the US, I would stack up on goldbacks. If that's what the UK people want, and you could get it through customs with no problem, that's what I would do. I don't know, like
Yeah.
the whole going through customs with precious metals situation, but I don't think goldbacks would really. I don't know how that would flag a a bag or something. So
Well, there's no duty on gold, is there, going into the country?
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person.
I'm
right
asking
now.
him. I'm not asking you. I'm talking.
I think potentially, if it was coins, then there could be a charge on it after a certain amount. I think jewelry is fine, but yeah, you could potentially get. I think you can get taxed on it.
Oh,
Bringing
really?
it.
Just like what would it be, like a VAT tax? You mean, or?
I think so. Yeah. If you were coming over and you had a tube of something and it flagged up, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, everybody wants their money, don't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
I clicked on stack. Damn, now I'm drawing a blank. Never mind. I'll come back to that in a minute. Oh, Stat Collector. I clicked on Stat Collector's whatnot thing, and it said something about tariffs. It said tariffs may be applied to certain countries or something. It was interesting.
If you were to ship it, yeah, gold and silver, you would get expected to pay VAT on it.
On
if you
incoming, you would say that, right? But on outgoing, there wouldn't be a tax, would there?
No, but it would be on whatever that country decides. If you get taxed on it through customs when it hits your side. But yeah, if we were to buy a bulk from the States and send it over, they could quite easily put £5-10 on a coin for each. For a silver coin. I mean, gold they could add a lot more.
Right.
I
5 to 10 pounds on a silver coin. Wow, that hurts.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that I've had from 8th Era, they've put the value through as like $5 so that it wouldn't sort of flag up, and they just put it as game tokens. Yeah, that's it.
Jesus says Google said if you have to declare if over 10,000 pounds.
So
monetary,
when it
not
comes to
like
gold,
weight bound.
that's not much, is it? Really, with
Not,
gold
well, yeah,
currently.
but with gold backs, I'm trying to think. 10,000 pounds is what, about $13,000, right?
It's a lot of gold backs.
That's a lot of gold backs. Yeah, that's let's see, 13. I'm doing the math. Hold on. Takes me a while. Divide by what is it? You'd be looking at like almost 1,900 face in gold backs. That's a lot of gold backs.
It's a lot of gold backs.
That's a lot of gold backs.
Liquid Metals UK is coming to the Vegas coin show, so he would know the tax ramifications.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
And
definitely have to come over more often. I mean, this will be the first time, but I'm thinking potentially long term, do my wife and I and my little boy move to the States? We're oohing and ahhing it at the moment just because of what we do for work. I think it's that you're paid a lot better in the States than you are here.
what about the cost of living, though? Is the cost of living different in the States than the UK? I
I
imagine
mean,
to some extent.
it's so expensive. I mean, both my partner and I work full time, and even still, then you don't have play around money very often. For a rainy day,
Hmm.
compared to what we would earn in the States, I think there would be a lot more that we could do.
Right, right. Would you mind sharing what industries you're in, or?
So healthcare. My wife is a nurse. I work alongside like physiotherapists and
You,
occupational therapists. So
tell you right now, you guys would make a killing in the States.
That is a good industry to be in the States
Yeah.
for sure.
Nurses, they can't find enough nurses.
So yeah, I
Nurse,
think it'd be quite easy to get green card just because of the jobs that we do.
Yeah.
And then having family there as well, I think helps because I think can't they like sign for you? I can't remember what it's called now.
sponsor. I think they
That's it.
sponsor you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Got to be careful. Some of these are that shiny. You can see my face. Don't want to scare anyone away.
Nice.
I
And
think we've all
now
done that before.
that slab looks pretty thick.
I've put it in a slab
Oh,
holder as well,
I see. Okay.
Oh, that's
uh,
cool.
just because I don't want the actual capsules to get scratches on.
I've got quite a few of those myself. Here, let me show you.
A slab holder, slabbing. What do we got?
That's my slab case.
That's high tech. That is.
A 3x4 plastic bag. But you know what? That is a nice setup. I've never seen them before, and
It's
that
cool.
does look pretty cool.
It was quite difficult to get. I had to order them from China, and they're not in stock very often. And you can get ones that come with a box, so you can sort of slide in 10 into a box as well for like extra protection.
Nice.
I do want Nerd UK at some point to 3D print me a box that I could have all my 8th era on show and sort of use it as a backdrop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't been going so hard on season 2, but I was only 1 silver away getting silver medals on all characters.
Are those
But
the ones that you said they're plated, the medals?
yeah, so they are silver
silver medal?
plated. Yeah. So
They're beautiful, though. I gotta say, they really do.
and if you think with the silvers, there's only 50 of them. So I mean, if the game continues to get popular, then these will continue to increase in price. I mean, I did sell because I actually won 2 to 3 silvers of every character except the
Yeah,
first one, and I was selling them for $250 each.
amazing. Now you must be really good at this game.
I was, but I have, last few months I have completely stepped back, just trying to concentrate more on content and the little silly videos you see me do with the Terminator. I'm doing that now instead of spending hours playing on my mobile game.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
I really like the game. I've had a lot of fun over the last 6 months on it, and I will continue to pick it up. But I'm really trying to make something with my YouTube content.
those videos you do are really freaking cool. Really cool. That's all AI that you use to do that?
Yeah, so yeah, I might use 2 or 3 different apps, and then I might have to then load it into the next app to then do something slightly different to it. So I mean, I can spend hours messing around doing things, and I don't have a computer, so everything that I've done is just through my phone.
Wow. I have to say, like, we do have Littlefoot. Littlefoot does some good. There are a couple good US channels that do some shorts and some AI work, but
Hmm.
the stuff that I see in Stacker Social and from the UK community is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, well, Cy the Sound Man, I mean, he puts a lot of effort in.
Yes,
He's
he
got
does.
that Lady Britannia series that he does is amazing.
Yeah, no, that yeah makes me laugh. I think
Oh, no doubt.
the amount of prompts that you have to write to get AI to do what you want, you're looking at 2 to 3 pages at least of prompts that you're writing just to try and get it to work correctly. I think a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is. I mean, you can type in a few sentences and it will basically do what you want, but if you want something as deep as what Sai's doing and what other artists do, I mean, the amount of work that they have to put in, it takes such a long time, but it definitely pays off. And I think AI is getting smarter, so it will do things quicker. But I think it's incredible what can be done now with AI.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty crazy for sure. Hey
As
Hey,
Keith,
well
thanks for
as
stopping in. I hope you feel better soon. That's for sure.
hey, I had a question I had written down. Your energy drink and vape uh, situation. What's an update on that? Have you been still putting that money into silver?
so truthfully, I done really well for about 2 weeks, and then I got back on it. I am still trying. I have bought some more nicotine patches to try and give up.
Hmm.
Um, but yes, it definitely is my biggest waste of money ever. Vaping and energy drinks. I mean, I'm here now with one. Um,
Yeah, when you did that video and you explained how many ounces of silver you could buy or how many ounces of gold, I was actually, and I've done videos like that, but I didn't realize it cost that much to vape.
I think I'm one of those people that has got quite an addictive personality, and when I do something, I'm pretty much all in. Um,
Hmm.
so when it comes to even when I was smoking cigarettes, I was on at least 40. And with vaping, especially with the job I do, it's a lot of driving. It's in my mouth all day.
Hmm.
So what someone would do in a week, I would do in 1 or 2 days. So that's why my cost of vaping is so much. Because I would use at least 2 of these a day, as my brother-in-law would use one a week.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. 2 a day. When you said that, I was like, that sounds like a hell of a lot of nicotine. Have you ever tried those nicotine pouches like Zyn or Alp?
The ones that you put under the gums,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one you put in your mouth and just dissolves away. And I've heard
yeah,
those are
so,
great. I don't want to try it because I don't want to be addicted to it. But I've heard they're really good for focus and
yeah,
your
they
attention span is there. And
some of the strong ones. The problem with me is I would then wear patches, I would then vape, and then in between my clients, I would have that up in my gum as well.
right, so
Wow.
it's like being on methadone and then shooting heroin at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I have used those pouches, and like you said, for focus and things like that. I know a lot of professional football players would use it during a game. Um,
Mhm.
and I'm not going to lie, the really strong ones, like 33 milligrams plus, the first time I used it, it was like you could see into the future. It was mind blowing. It, and for someone like myself who is a high nicotine user, even that gave me one of those wow
Yeah. So
moments.
you actually exposed the matrix.
I I picked the blue pill.
That's amazing. I
But
want to
yeah,
try it in the worst way because I feel like the older I get, you could get a little brain fog and what have not. And I really do want to try it, but I just don't want to be jonesing for it every day.
no. The thing is, if you're not used to it, they can make you uh, physically sick. They will make you vomit and things like that. And you do get the hiccups. Like high doses of nicotines gives you the hiccups. So if you pop it in, you'll be walking around and then potentially being sick. So it's one of those things that I think if you are a nicotine user, it's not going to hit you as much.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're wanting to try it and it's your first time, yeah. And plus, be careful. I mean, all it takes is a couple of times. Oh, that feels good. I won't get addicted to it. That's how we all started.
Of course.
Yeah. I
And
see a lot of people use the pouches that you put in your lip. That's a popular thing for the younger generation now in the casinos. Because I work in a casino, and I see a lot of people. They open their little container and they're offering everybody some. And everybody's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And, it's like it's
Well,
a fad right now for sure.
I've heard, nicotine got a bad rap when it was associated with smoking, right? Smoking, it's the smoke that kills you, not the nicotine, right? So
Yeah.
I've heard nicotine, there's a lot of benefits to it. But again, it's highly addictive. So that's a tough call.
yeah, they think it like helps protect your brain from Alzheimer's, and they've even said like nicotine pouches is quite good in with people with autism. Like there's different, and like ADHD and things like that. So there is obviously good studies for it, but obviously there's that addictive side, and it. One of the things I wish I didn't start. I mean, I do occasionally like a nice cigar, which is something I'm looking forward to when I go to the States as well. I know it's quite big cigars and things over in the States as well, isn't it? Quite
Yeah,
I've
popular.
you
seen,
can
yeah,
definitely find that. Yeah.
But
yeah.
but yeah, I think as you said, nicotine has got a bad rep. I do think it has its uses within medicine, um, but that's way above my pay grade.
There's plenty of dispensaries in this town too, if that's something you want to.
I would have to leave my wife at home.
Yeah. Now,
How do you?
is marijuana legal in UK or?
You can get a license for it through like a private prescription, but you're not allowed to roll it and smoke it. That then makes
Hmm.
it illegal. You have to use a vaporizer pen, and it's very hard to get that license in place. But then, of course, there's the rules like you can't drive, you can't do this, you can't do that. So yes, you can get it, um, but I mean, you wouldn't find shops for it. I think CBD is quite big in the UK at the moment, but that's I think all hemp based, like nothing what you have in the States.
Right.
Yeah,
So like,
Right.
you have proper dispensaries and things there, don't you?
Well,
yeah,
we started out the same way with
yeah,
CBD, and then just becomes more normalized. And then the one thing I when Nevada legalized, everywhere you go, you smell it. Everywhere you go, and
oh yeah.
I don't enjoy it.
I used to be a big smoker, and I didn't even like it. Like when I was out in public and I smelled it, I'm like, that's annoying.
Mm,
Um, because I mean, when I was a teenager and younger and stuff, I really didn't give a shit. But just older age, I guess. But I'm always a home smoker, so when I'm out and I smell it, it's just like, why? Because I would never do that. I wouldn't. At work, they smoke in our valet area, and it's like, what are you thinking? Go for a walk. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
I wouldn't even when I was like a young punk kid, I wouldn't be smoking it right in front of everybody. I'd go for a walk somewhere like away from people. You know, it was just like um
Well,
I
that's
can't
the
really say a
thing.
respectful thing, but I mean you're
When
still smoking weed, but
Well, when it's legal, it just takes the stigma off of it, and everybody figures, hey, I can, smoke it in church now.
yeah, yeah, you're right. And
You know what I mean?
I had a kid freaking he lit up a joint in the casino and I'm like, dude, you can't do that. And he's like, but it's legal here. It's like, no, it's not. Not in the casino. Technically, you're not supposed to smoke it in public. Um,
Right. You're
it's
not even supposed to
supposedly
smoke cigarettes in the casino in a lot of them.
yeah, and not in Vegas. In Vegas you can smoke cigarettes everywhere. Well, except
Mm.
Park MGM, I think. But yeah, and I'm like, dude, you gotta put that out. And he's like, what? It's legal here. It's like, no, not in the casino. The casinos aren't they can't mess with it quite yet because it's still federally illegal. And the
Mhm.
gaming license and everything with the casinos is it's federal. So they have to abide by federal laws and federal regulation. Otherwise, the casino would be like, go ahead, smoke it all you want. As long as you're gambling, they wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, if it dulls your senses, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Drink, smoke.
go ahead.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think we all experimented when we were younger. I used to quite like it when I was younger. But yeah, now I I mean I don't think I would now, but I couldn't do it in public. I think that's probably just a getting older thing. I think
Mhm.
when I was younger and you were with your mates, you didn't really care. Pretty much would have lit
It
up anywhere as well. But yeah, I think aging definitely takes the toll and not wanting to do it in public or the paranoia of it.
was
Yeah.
when I was younger too, it was definitely not as strong as it is now. Um,
Oh, yeah. No.
it's probably at least 20 times stronger now than when I was a teenager smoking it. And yeah, like I said, when I quit a couple months back, no reason, just thought I would try quitting. But even when I would smoke, I would just stay at home and like if my mom or not my mom, if my wife wanted to go somewhere, I'd be like, "Well, you got to drive," you know. She's like, "Let's go get food." I'm like, "You got to drive." She's like, "You smoked?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, I wouldn't smoke and drive because it's just wasn't worth it.
No.
No, definitely
No,
not.
definitely not. I
But
would
like I
imagine
said,
it's harder to bust people, though, that have been smoking than
they
drinking.
can tell.
Obviously, you can smell it, you can see the slurred speeches and all that kind of stuff. But I'm surprised the casinos don't have smoking rooms set up, right? They have like a room where all the potheads can, congregate and get stoned and then go out and gamble.
Well, they just now recently passed a law in Vegas for smoking lounges. Um, I think there might be like one or two in Vegas, like where you can go and smoke in that lounge area or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I said, the casinos can't. They with the gaming license and everything, they can't mess with it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
they would definitely make their money on the food that they would order as well, wouldn't they?
Well, they still do. They just let them go outside and then they come in and eat it whatever they want. Unfortunately, if you're on the strip when you're out here, you will smell it and you will experience it. It's become um, a common occurrence, a common thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it doesn't bother me. I'm not the kind of person like if I smell it, it's kind of like okay, someone's smoking it. But yeah, to me, it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? On the street, it doesn't bother me on the street, but the hotel reeks of pot.
Some of them
Up
do,
and
yeah,
down every corridor, you smell it.
yeah.
Right or wrong?
It can be that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what's going on that week.
Yeah, that's true.
What convention or what sporting event or what's going on.
True. Yeah.
So, blue collar, do you have any coin shop recommendations for him while he's out here. You've been to most of them here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like, you know me, I like Las Vegas coin. I like them all, but I don't know how you know, listen, I'm comparing to my local coin shop where I get
Oh yeah.
I can't compare to them. But when
No.
I'm in Vegas, I like Las Vegas coin. I like Sun City, Archangel. I even like Archangel. They got a huge selection.
When I just went to Archangel and I met up with Silver State, they didn't have that big counter full anymore.
Oh, really?
No.
Huh.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going on.
Well, this
Silver State said he was listening in while he was driving and working. Um, if he can pop in, but they didn't have the big case. You know how they had the like the generic case with everything, and then they had like the little vintage type case. They didn't have that.
really.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was weird.
That's a big store. I mean, they had just case after
Oh,
case in there.
bunch
What
of
about NV Coin? Didn't you say do they have a place on Eastern or something you said?
There is one Eastern in Flamingo. It was all right. I don't remember seeing like much junk silver in there.
Yeah.
Junk silver might have to go for like 90% silver dimes and quarters. You might have to go to Las Vegas Coin.
Yeah.
And when I've been in there, the only thing they have is like I wanted like bigger bags of stuff. They don't have like um I don't think it was maybe it was 10. No, I think it was more than $10 face. I don't know. I'll pop in there. Closer to October, I'll go and I'll check some places out for you. You give me a list of what you're looking for, and I'll go pop in and see what I can find for you.
Yeah.
I'll
If you
scope it
bump
out.
into me in Las Vegas, you'll know it's me because I'll have this man in my top pocket.
That'd be awesome.
So if you see a Terminator and an English guy, just come over and say hi.
Yeah, for sure. Man, because I think like Las Vegas coin, I want to say their face value was at least like $20 face.
Oh, you mean like they have a minimum that you have to buy?
But it was like all bagged up, they had like it was
That's
like in a Ziploc bag and
I'll
the
bet you could
bottom
just
of the
ask
case.
them and say, "Hey, can you sell me $3 face of whatever?" And I'm sure they would.
Probably.
They'd probably find a reason to charge you more money though.
They'll hear the accent and they'll charge you more.
Oh, I'll have to get my family to go in then.
All
Now,
right, so
does your family live? In California?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my wife's, some of her aunties and uncles live there, and then I got friends in Oklahoma, and then yeah, family used to live in my family. My uncle used to live in Nashville.
Okay.
So yeah, all different places.
Yeah, all spread out.
That's nice. I like that half gold back with the on the horse.
yeah.
I haven't actually looked at all of them properly yet because everyone's just started to release videos on them now, haven't they?
Yeah, the Oklahoma, I only have halves, ones, and twos. I don't have any fives, tens, 25s, none of the bigger ones. But they are beautiful.
Yeah, I might get some halves and some ones and twos maybe, and maybe a 5 and 10 just for my personal collection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, it might be a good flip over here.
I know from what I've seen, the halves and ones sell best. The twos, you can get close to real money for them, but fives and tens, you get crushed on those.
Yeah.
Hey, you bet. So Silver State says stay away from NV coin, expensive. Archangel has low inventory. Sun City is closed till October. So Silver
Oh,
State,
he had some health issues, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a
so
shame.
NB Coin is the new one that I found, but he says that they're expensive. Archangel best place for 90% prices in town to me. There you go.
Yeah, Silver State knows he's always in there.
Silver State gets around more than I do.
Well, that's
Silver,
part of his job is to get around, right? So
Yeah.
he's probably out there finding all the good spots.
And he lives closer to Archangel. I wish if I lived closer to Archangel, I would be in there more often, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
yeah.
know. I don't go to the one that I live near either.
Does Silver State have a YouTube channel? Did you say?
Yes,
Oh
he
yeah,
does.
very good YouTube channel. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
will I
drop
will
him a
Silver
put
State
follow.
Stacker. He's got a very good channel.
if you want, he has phenomenal information on goldbacks. He
Okay.
is he is one that anybody that asks me about goldbacks and what I think about them, or honestly anything about goldbacks, I always recommend Silver State.
Yeah.
He has done his research with goldbacks. He has been into goldbacks for a while. Um, so he knows his goldbacks.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll drop him a subscribe at some point today and watch some of his videos.
Let's see. He has AI forecast for goldbacks. Will they soar like silver? 10 goldback facts you need to know. Um, Goldback says goodbye to older notes. What's next? Yeah, that's when they came out the new ones. Yeah, he does know his info on goldbacks for sure. So
Yeah. No, I'll definitely give him a watch and see what it's about. I mean, I just love them for the art and the idea and the principle behind them. So yeah, love to learn more about it.
yeah, I love the idea behind them, and I love the thinking behind it. It's just the whole adoption, to get people to adapt and to accept them. People, I think, true stackers look at the silver or the gold content in there too much,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't look at the other value in there.
Yeah. Well, one use case, and we've talked about this before on the channel, where like if you have liquid savings for like an emergency fund, right? You could take that money instead of keeping it as cash in the bank. You could buy goldbacks and vault them with UPMA. You'll get a 2% return on your money, plus you're get the appreciation of the gold. So the money keeps pace with inflation and it's completely liquid because you get a debit card that you can use to spend with it. So if you need a new washing machine, your washing machine breaks down, you would take that normally out of an emergency fund or even put it on a credit card or whatever. You could use your debit card, which is tied to your UPMA account, and spend your gold.
Yep.
And it's completely liquid.
That's a clever way of doing it, actually.
Yeah, and it keeps pace with inflation. So it exceeds inflation, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
like I
like
said, if,
thinking.
if
Yeah.
you have a little bit of time, you go check out his videos. He has a lot of info, good info.
Yeah, very good info.
Do you know if First Mint ship to the UK as well?
Um, I don't think they do.
Oh, that's fine. It's because I've seen your poker chip on there, and I thought that was pretty cool. So I was
Uh,
going.
this one.
That's it.
He could send you that one.
This one is actually they don't make this one anymore. This one, last I checked, it was sold out.
I was trying to give away your chip.
No, that one I'm not giving away. I've sold a lot of things. I sold a lot of stuff that I wouldn't sell and whatnot, but I'm not selling that.
Yeah.
Let me see. They have a better one now, actually. And he was supposed to send me one and didn't send me one. Um,
It's actually your full logo, isn't it? That you use on YouTube.
a little bit, yeah. Close. It's similar. So this one is their newest one. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're gonna put it up Share screen. Oh, look at that. Nice.
This one is their newest one.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Oh yeah, look at that. Is that like a roulette wheel?
That's a roulette wheel on the back. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, that's really nice.
I
That's
think I
pretty
might
cool.
order it and get it sent to my family, and then I can just pick it up when I'm there.
There you go. I was gonna say I could order it and meet you somewhere and deliver it to you.
That would be awesome as well. I was going to say, neither of you have the Queen's Beast completer bar, do you?
No.
No, I don't.
But I was going to either ship it to you, or I was going to send it when I was in the States. So I'll send you one of these each.
Oh, sweet. We could
Oh,
do a
wow.
trade. If you can think of something I can send you, I'll definitely send you something, maybe a couple of Morgans or something.
No, I mean, it's a gift from me to you, so you don't have to give me anything back, but it's something from the UK, and I saw
Wow,
on one of the comments you said that you haven't gotten one. So, yeah, I'll send it to you, or when I fly over, I can meet you and send one over to the
Yeah.
other.
Very nice. Thank you.
that's awesome. I wish I was in Vegas when you were there. I'm going to be there. What was the dates? 17th. I'm going to be there the 16th through the 21st, I think.
Oh,
Be here
okay,
for
so
the
yeah, just miss you.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, but if you ever come to Florida, I'll host you.
That sounds like another plan as well.
Yeah.
Wife wants to go there for shopping.
Mm,
In Florida?
Yeah, and I would. Is it Disneyland there as well, Florida?
yeah, we have Disney World in Orlando.
Yeah.
What do we lose here?
Where'd that go?
There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
Right.
we have there's so many different theme parks. We have like the biggest coin show basically in the world. I don't know if it's bigger than Berlin. I heard Berlin was pretty big. But the fun show is we have one in January and one in July. In
Okay.
Orlando, the January show is bigger. Um, but yeah, there's lots to do here. There really is.
Have you been to a coin show before?
No, I haven't.
Ah,
Yeah, so
dang,
haven't
man,
done that yet.
your trip almost lined it up perfectly. Oh, that would have
Yeah.
been so cool.
Yep.
That would have been cool if your trip would have lined up with the Vegas coin show because it's a good time. It's a cool experience. It can be overwhelming, but it's very cool.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect size show to break in on, you know. I
See,
would
I'll be
not
there.
want to go to the one in Florida, the fun show. I wouldn't want to go there if it was my first show. I think it's too big. It's too much there.
I think like that's a good show if you're more of a collector and there's some like a certain piece that you're looking for and you just can't find it.
Mhm.
But to be like a stacker and you're just looking for like odds and ends or its and bits, yeah, that seems like it'd be way too much.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Silver and Cigars, I think he came away with like 14 buffaloes from the fun show.
And see,
14
that's
different
something you're
buffaloes
looking
or
for though.
something.
So like if you're in that like aspect and that type of thing where you're looking for it and there's something in mind that you have that
Yeah,
you want to collect, then yeah, that's the place to be.
that's
Um,
true because there's hundreds of tables and you could just go from table to table and be like, "Hey, you got any unique buffaloes?"
yeah.
I mean, that's in fact, the January show, that's when the Florida Goldbacks just came out and there was literally one table in the show the first day that had Goldbacks and he was swamped.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, I can imagine. If you first one lucky enough to get a bulk order through, yeah, you'll
Yeah.
definitely need some money. And everyone gets the FOMO, or content creators want to get it first so that they can show it first. And
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, actually, I have a little bucket here next to me. I'm trying to see, do I have them? Yeah, they're here. So these are the goldbacks that I got at the fun show in January. I got these Floridas here. They've been in this sleeve since January. Got a couple halves, 3 halves, a 1, a 2, and a 5. The infamous 5 with the pirate girl.
Yeah, I like
Lovely.
that one. I think that one's very popular, isn't it?
It is, yeah, yeah. So yeah, those are goldbacks that I got from that vendor at that show.
It reminds me of Booty Girl Stacker.
Yes.
She has like a pirates scheme, like theme. So yeah, she's good as well.
Booty Girl, her channel is growing leaps and bounds.
Yeah, you can see why, and it's not often that you see a lot of lady channels, is it, when it comes to stacking? So she has a different aspect to it as well, and I gave her some of my business cards to hide silver when they went on their road trip. So
Nice.
yeah, I've been sort of trying to send my cards to different content creators, you know, in different parts of the world to try and sort of give back to the local people and hopefully grow the channel as well.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
pretty cool idea. I like it. I was thinking about doing it because we go on a lot of cruises. So you put them on cruise ships, you get people from all over the world, you know?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Or even dropping them in the airport, just as you walk along, just pop one on the seat and another one, put it in a flower pot. You know, you just be discreet, and it's. I think it's quite easy to make content on as well because you don't really need to talk. You can just sort of show where you've hidden it. If you were gonna film it, but yeah, that's
That's a
one thing I
popular
was.
thing with Stacker Social too, right? Don't aren't there a lot of people that'll do that with their Stacker Social cards and stuff?
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people have had them sort of custom made, and yeah, they're just if they're at a pub, they hide it in a menu, or they leave it at a bus stop, or yeah. So a lot of people, and they take pictures of it like proof that we're sharing Stacker Social, and it's quite funny when someone sort of joins and goes, "Hey, I found this. What are you? What is this? Like what have I just joined?" And it's just
Mm-hmm.
I've
quite good
seen
to
that
try and get.
before. Like somebody's like, I found this card, and I forgot. Of course, I forgot where they said they found it, but I'm like, whoa, like that's pretty cool. I'm like, that's a genius idea.
It is, yeah. I love it. I was just when I was listening to your videos the other day on the way to the airport, I was thinking about that when you said the one. I think you said you found one of 365s. Was it at the zoo? Maybe.
That's it. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
this one here. Still got the dirt on it.
Nice.
So that was, I think it was over 3 hours drive each way.
Wow, that's commitment.
Um, took the wife a lot of convincing, but yeah, I
Well,
managed to get there and actually find one. Which yeah, I would have been a tad upset after the drive if we didn't get one. But yeah, that was one of the inspirations, and I did message him saying, you don't mind if I do this,
yeah,
because I found his card. I didn't sort of want to run with it without his blessing. But since then, I've given over 150 grams of silver now.
yeah,
Holy cow!
Yeah,
yeah,
and I've
Very
had
nice.
one girl who was about 4 years old. She found a 1 ounce round, sort of not too far from where I live, and just getting the pictures privately, saying, thank you. My son found this, my daughter found this, or it's rewarding and hopefully gets people interested in coins again.
yeah. Well, now that YouTube have the community, like the community page you can set up, you could put a QR code on your card with that, and they could post pictures, like you said, they could post pictures of what that they find on your community page.
Oh, that's cool. Because at the
Yeah.
moment, all I've got on the back of my card, I've got my QR code for YouTube and my QR code for Instagram.
There you go. Wait, hold on.
And
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
so, yeah, congratulations. You found some precious metals. Please subscribe and follow for a chance to find more gold and silver.
Yeah.
So that's what's on the back of the card. And then yeah, I will. I think I'm going to drop at least 100 of these in Las Vegas.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to start leaving the house then in October.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get out of the house.
That's very cool. Sandy Millington pointed out, and I remember seeing this. 365 got told off for littering on a nature reserve.
Oh,
Um,
really?
the guy came into the Stacker social chat and very politely asked him to stop leaving his cards around as he had better things to do. He claimed that he was littering. He's like, don't go to national parks and litter, or you know. And I
So I
remember
wonder if
seeing
the
that
guy
like
knew, like he had precious metals on it too, you know?
they were going back and forth, and I'm like, oof. I'm like, is this real or is this not real? I'm like, I'm not sure if this was. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that was real.
I'll
Do you know
tell you,
what?
man,
I,
people could find any reason to complain.
Yeah.
I think some had precious metals and some were just the cards. So I can imagine if someone found it and it had a coin on it, they wouldn't have moaned. But as you said, people moan at anything, don't they?
True. Yeah, I thought about maybe put a silver dime on a card, tape it on or whatever, and hide it. Obviously an original idea, but I was thinking on the cruise ships because my wife is into these ducks, right? These cruise ducks or whatever. She's got like hundreds of these ducks that she finds on the ships. People leave them with little tags and what have not, and then you can go. They have QR codes. You can go and say where you found it, if you're going to rehide it, if you're going to keep it. So it's like a whole thing. So I was thinking, what the hell? I'll do it with metals.
I mean, go for it. You,
Yeah, I
you've
think
got you've got the following. I think, and I mean, even if it just brings a little bit of attention to the channel, it's still a win.
yeah,
Good karma might come back to you, but I mean, yeah, I've given out hundreds of them now, and not everyone will get back to you. But I mean, I've gone back to some places, and they've still been there like 2-3 weeks later. So it's like I keep going back and I check as well. So it's a bit of fun with like me and my little boy. We might go to parks that we hid some at together and looking under tables, and it's like, yeah, it's still sellotape there. And
Yeah, that's cool. Well, be
but
prepared in Vegas. They have cards like that, but it's got like half naked women on it to
Mm.
they hand them out regularly.
oh, okay. So
Is
yeah,
that like you mean for hookers?
On the strip, like they have like strippers to your room or whatever. They're like, I see them in the casino still. They still hand them out. They used to be
Oh,
like
and
really.
here I know one thing you got to avoid while you're in Vegas. You're going to see these showgirls, right? They're all dressed up and they got the feathers and all this, and they're half
Oh
naked
yeah,
on the strip, and they're all like, "Come on, come take a picture with us," and then they try and charge you like $40 or something.
yeah.
Yeah, don't stay away from the showgirls.
don't worry. My wife will defend me from from
There
that.
you go.
There you go. Very nice.
That's your
Are you guys?
defense system.
Do you mind if I ask? Are you guys staying on the strip?
I honestly don't know. It's all out of my hands. I think her family have sort of organized everything, and we're just sort of turning up and then just going along with it. So I don't actually know too much about it. I
It's
mean,
easier that way.
I think so. It's just we're doing this, okay.
Yeah, it's easier that way. That's cool.
That's cool.
But yeah, I'll definitely sort of let you know when I'm there. And yeah, if you're about, then just let me know, and I'll drop off your Queen's Beast bar or something.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that'd be very nice.
What part of California do they live in?
Oh gosh, I had it written down. I'm too worried to come off the live stream in case I
Oh
lose
no,
it.
don't worry about it.
in his phone.
Yeah, so I have written it. I've saved it on my phone. But yeah, I honestly couldn't remember. When it comes to addresses and names of places, I'm terrible.
Right. No, I know that you had said something about the hills of California, maybe, if I'm not mistaken, or
I'm not too sure. I
Yeah.
honestly couldn't remember. I apologize.
No,
Are
no
you
worries. No
driving?
worries.
Are you driving from California to Vegas?
Yeah, so we'll be jumping, in the car with them, sort of doing a road trip. I don't know how long it is, or so I don't know, but we might stop on the way. That's all I've been told, really.
Hmm.
So
So
most likely that's like Southern California then probably.
Yeah,
okay.
probably like, yeah.
Southern California is like 4 hour drive depending on traffic. But if you're like in like the San Francisco area, then it's like 9 hours plus.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that because we've got quite young children, so it probably is, as you said, the closer,
Yeah, so
the
probably
4 hour drive maybe.
yeah.
That's a nice drive if it is from like LA area up to Vegas. I love that drive.
And I can imagine it changes a lot. And your states are so big as well, aren't they? As every state could feel like you're in a different country, really, from what
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of, online, and the wildlife, and
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, going from
that particular drive, you go from palm trees and sunshine up through mountain passes and then into high desert. It's a pretty awesome.
yeah,
wow.
you go through some mountains which are pretty cool, and then like you said, you get into the desert and it's just like there's nothing. There's nothing there but desert and some mountains and hills.
Yeah.
Um, but it's cool. Like I've lived out here for over 18 years, so for me it's just like but I get it for other people. Like my sister-in-law came out here, she's like, "You guys have mountains out there. It's so freaking cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm like we do. You're right." I'm like, "We got a good scenery." I'm like, "It's cool. You're right."
Yeah.
Um,
No,
start taking
I can
it
relate to
for
that
granted.
because when I moved to Florida, all I could see is palm trees. Everywhere I looked, I was like, "Holy shit, palm trees, palm trees." And now I don't even see the freaking palm trees anymore. I don't want to see them. You know, it's
Vegas, we
like,
have palm
palm
trees in
trees are
Vegas.
gross. They're invasive.
We have palm trees in Vegas, but like somebody said, they're not even natural here. They're like they bring them in, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you're right.
They are. They're invasive. They don't even nowhere in the States.
So it'll be cool. I think you'll have a good time. California, I'm sure it's different. I haven't been to California since probably over a decade. Well, close to a decade. California's nice though, especially if you're going to be by the beach or something. You go check the beach out, the ocean. And then, like you said, the scenic drive to Vegas would be cool. Vegas is an experience all on its own, so it's cool.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to it, and excited for content and local coin shops. Potentially meet up with you. It all sounds good.
Yeah, we'll definitely set something up. I'll meet you at a coin shop. We'll go check out a coin shop together. Um, that'd be cool.
You could
Yeah.
take them over to Big Chicken.
So when blue
That's an
collar is
inside joke for us.
when blue collar is here and we go to the coin show, usually like I'll take him back to his hotel or whatever, and we usually grab lunch. And what like the past two times, I think we've ended up at like Big Chicken. It's Shaquille
Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal's chicken sandwich chicken place.
Yeah,
Okay.
So that's a little joke.
it's
Oh,
become a
okay.
tradition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, you'll find some good food here though. Do you know if your family has been to Vegas then?
I believe so. Yeah.
So so they'll know where to take you. They'll know where to show you and everything then.
Yeah. And if not, I'll sort of reach out and I can
Yeah,
ask.
for
And
sure. Absolutely. Um, I'm trying to think like, trying to think like burger places or something. Like, I would definitely do bootleggers for Italian food. The last time I was there, it was really good. Um, or Buca de Pepos, they're good. Um, oh, I know where I went to Buca de Pepos. That was on Flamingo.
Oh yeah.
No, that was like 18 years ago.
Huh.
There was one on Flamingo we went to. I remember that now.
Yeah, they have one inside Excalibur.
I've seen it's like real big on the side of the building. They should advertise it, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey,
But
how is that stadium? Are they building that stadium yet? But where Tropicana was, or?
They're working on it. It's probably 2 years out, maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah, because they blew that thing in October, so it's almost a year. I would think they would have some infrastructure there, going.
There's it's hit a wall and then this and then that, I think.
Oh
Um,
really? Oh,
yeah, I
that's a
don't know.
shame.
I haven't followed it much.
Yeah, my wife and I we went out to Vegas specifically just to see that building get
Oh,
demolished, and we had gotten rooms that faced the demolition, and we filmed it and put it up on YouTube. It was actually pretty damn cool.
showed that video to my sister-in-law. What was that piece you were just holding up? That was amazing.
so it's a 2 ounce stacker of a lion head, but the
Some
details on it,
detail. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Who makes that? That's not Scottsdale, is it?
it's not, no. I can't say Comsco because a lot of people were saying, but I was corrected. I think they're just a wholesaler, but I think it is somewhere in
South
Korea.
Korea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
but yeah, they do so many different ones. And I saw this on Cobra Stacker and was like, I need that for my channel theme. So that was my first buy from him.
That is
Yeah,
By the
that's an
way,
amazing.
amazing piece.
were you two friends prior to doing this, or sort of how did you decide to do a podcast like twice a week?
Uh,
We actually just it was through YouTube, and then we met up at a coin show once with another Liberty Bleed Silver, and then we just stayed in contact, and then I had mentioned to him, we text all the time, and I had mentioned about doing a live show on Monday nights, and then it was the three of us for a little while, Blue Collar, Liberty Bleeds, and myself, and then Liberty Bleeds ducked out, so Blue Collar and I kept it going, and it's just been a cool thing that we've started like on Monday nights, and we branched out to Monday, Saturday, so it's been cool.
mhm.
I mean,
And
it's
aside
difficult.
from aside from the shows, though, I gotta say, Nick's become one of my best friends. Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to mention your. Sorry
No
about
worries,
that, but
no worries.
no, I gotta say he's become one of my best friends. We basically, we're all day, every day, we're chatting on text,
Yeah,
So
yeah, for
it's
sure.
been a godsend. I gotta say.
It has been cool, and it's the best thing that YouTube has done for me, because other than, I mean, like, I haven't done much content lately just because like hitting a brick wall, but these live streams have been a blast. We've gotten to know a lot of people, their stories, their history, what got them into stacking, what they like stacking, um, just like being able to talk about it, because in the US it's like you don't want to tell anybody that you're a stacker, that you have precious metals, because like we said before, you don't want to get robbed. But
Mm,
so it gives you like an outlet to be able to talk about it and everything. And it's been really cool, really cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. It's difficult because yeah, you can't really share your passion, your hobby, and you get something shiny through that looks really cool, and you're like, wish I could tell someone about this, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, no, I get that,
Well,
Yeah, blue
and
collar will tell you
that's the
uh,
great thing about YouTube, right?
blue collar will tell you the first thing he does when he gets out of the coin shop is send me a picture of what he picks up.
Yeah.
He's like, check this out, check this out. I got this, I got this. They had this, but I got this. And it's cool to be able to do that, because like you said, you can't, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna be like, show my wife, be like, babe, look at this Morgan I just picked up. Isn't this nice? And she'll be like, I don't give a shit. What do you want? I don't want it. What's that gonna do?
Yeah,
So it's just like, she's like, what do you want for lunch? I don't care about that Morgan. So
exactly.
what have I
My
told you
wife, though,
about
she
that?
does support me, not only financially, but no, I kid. But no, seriously though, she does support me in the hobby, and I'm thankful for that, without question.
so does your wife stack?
No, mine doesn't. She doesn't quite understand it. But I think there's been times where I've, sold 20 plus ounces, and then it's kind of makes a bit more sense to her then. Like,
Oh, I get
okay,
it now.
yeah, we need
Yeah.
this. We need this money. Okay, I'll quickly sell some stuff. Here's the money. Oh, okay. So I think she gets that it's a better way for me to save, just because,
Mhm.
it
That
would
is
just be
cool.
gone on other things that I couldn't sell for money if I needed to. I would like her to stack. I think all of us would want our partners to stack, because it all adds to it, doesn't it? But no, I don't think she would be too interested, really.
My wife stacks purses.
Oh, same.
Hey, there you go. Queen Nessie just said, "Do you buy your missus expensive handbags?" No, my wife buys herself expensive handbags. Um, I am
You probably wouldn't
fortunate.
know what to buy even if you did want to.
I am fortunate enough that she buys her own.
Yeah.
Um, and that's fine. Hey, it's her money. Spend whatever you want on a handbag. That's your money. Not my issue.
Mhm.
She doesn't know how much I have in precious metals, so. And she's supportive. She's highly supportive of what I do with my precious metals. She'll come in my office sometimes. She'll see something. She'll be like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's cool." But for the most part, she really doesn't care. Which I
Mm.
mean, but she's supportive with my YouTube thing, and she's supportive with my stacking. So hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
She
How does
she
she
doesn't
feel
moan or
about
bitch when
the
I get a box. She's like, "What's in that box?" Ah, it's silver. Okay. So
how does she feel about the whatnot thing? Like, does she ever say, "Why do you do that?" Or
no, like I said, the one time she heard me running a whatnot stream, she says, "You're so loud." She's like, "You were in there talking this and that, this and that." And she said she said she was laughing, and I'm like, "Don't laugh at me." She's like, "No." She's like, "I was laughing. I was happy because you were doing something that you wanted to do." And she
no,
said
you
it sounded like
definitely
you were
do.
having fun. So,
You
it's
can
good.
you can definitely that comes across in your stream, and that's why you get that's why you get a lot of people in there. Because you
Thank
you
you.
come off you can tell that you're enjoying yourself.
Wait, I mean, when I start singing to myself, something has to happen.
No, it's funny because you know, my point is you react very well with the chat, and that's what people like.
Thank you. Well, I mean, this sort of helps too from doing it, with this and everything. Um,
Mhm.
and like I've told you before, I've been fortunate. My wife does support me, and she bought me this badass computer,
Yep.
so it helps have the setup where you can see everything. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
it,
Yeah,
it's
very cool.
it's all in one. It's all in one computer. It's just like the monitor, but like I have StreamYard pulled up over here, so I can do stuff on StreamYard, and then I have the YouTube over here, so I can do stuff with the YouTube.
Yeah,
So.
that's a great idea.
Like when I started YouTube, I was just doing it on a laptop on a poker table, and then ended up turning one of the spare bedrooms into like a little office. And she bought me the computer and stuff, and she's like, "Well, I'll use it too." And she hasn't used it once.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm currently sat in the spare bedroom as well.
Oh, you
So
guys got it. You guys got it made. I'm in the corner of my master bedroom, and here's my YouTube monitor as my phone, and I use my laptop for StreamYard. But it works. I recently got a new camera. I recently got a microphone, a better microphone. So just kind
yeah,
of, you
that
know,
goes back to being a dink.
yeah, that is true. And I'm getting close to that. I'm getting close to that. I still got one kid in college. Um, but well, I have one that lives at home, but he doesn't cost me any money.
Yeah.
So we're getting there. We're getting there.
Let's
surviving.
Yeah.
let's see. We got
West
you to
Tex
294 subscribers. Come on, six people. Six people. Where you guys at?
West Texas says he uses dining room table and an older phone. You know what? You use your stove too, dude. That stove is
I was
what
gonna
brings in the
say
viewers. I'm telling you. Tomorrow,
I
you
think
better be cooking something good.
so.
now
I'm gonna be
Silver.
watching.
Mr. Stacker, they often do live streams where they're cooking breakfast for their kids.
That is,
Usually Sunday mornings, I believe. So it's
yeah,
people tune in to watch that,
yeah, oh yeah.
and then it
I've
makes you
I've
hungry.
watched a couple of shows where they cook like every weekend actually.
So did you have one of these yet? These Thor bars? I remember you commented on the video I did on them.
No, I don't. I'm hoping to get some. It's just yeah, the premium on them went quite high. The antiqued ones were just silly money.
When these first came out, I bought a box in thinking because I've had the Una and the Lion bar. Um, I had the 1 ounce bars, which I sold most all except one, I think, and then I had the 10 ounce bar. Ooh, that's shiny. I'm gonna show my face. Um, so when the Thor bars come out, I'm like, I'm gonna get a stack of those just in case the premiums go up on them. So I did, and they've all been sitting in the box because I was gonna do them on Whatnot, and they've all been sitting in this fancy box ever since I bought them. So
So you do quite a lot of flips. Then you buy things purposely just to sort of flip later on. Does everything you sort of flip go back into your own stack, add an extra weight, or
it's always been that was a thought going into a lot of this, not a lot, but some of the pieces I bought, like if it was like limited or um if I thought there would be some value to it, I'd always buy like extra ones. Like the Una and the Lion bar, I bought two of them, one to keep and one in case they potentially do go up in value, then I can flip one. I did that with the 5 ounce Roaring Lion as well.
oh, I love those.
And these are
Mm.
cool because they actually have
They got the
the
writing, haven't they, in the crown?
they actually have yeah, and then they actually have it won't come up. The serial numbers on the side. So
Oh
there's
wow.
470 something. Yeah, and then there's a writing in the crown, I think, or somewhere.
Yeah, and every year I think it says something different.
Yeah. Yep.
This is my latest 5 ounce.
Oh, the
It's-
Leo Britannia.
yeah, with the Union Jack flag in the background.
Oh, I just now saw that. That is now who does that one? Is that the Royal Mint?
It is, yeah, the Royal Mint.
That's a nice piece.
I did have some that I was going to show, but they're still sealed, and I wasn't too sure if I was going to flip them or not. But oh gosh, it's the 2 ounce Excalibur gold gilded sword.
Oh, nice.
I've got that one and the blue one, which is still sealed. Which yeah, under UV light it would glow. I'm potentially thinking of flipping those,
Well, that's amazing.
but
Yeah.
yeah, they're nice. But yeah, if they weren't sealed inside the box, I was going to show you guys, but I'm still undecided if I want to keep it or not.
Understandable.
Yeah.
A lot. I had a bunch of the 1 ounce Una and the Lion bars, and I sold those on Whatnot, and they did pretty well for me. So
Yeah, you don't have any of the Gothic Crown ones though, do you? Over there yet, or
no, I have not. I have not seen those yet.
there's only 5,000 of these, I believe, that were minted.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
But it's
It
very
almost
hard,
looks
isn't it? If
bigger.
you want,
It almost looks like a 100-gram bar. Maybe it was just how
no,
close it was being held up, but
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. But no, it's
it's a 1 ounce.
yeah, 1 ounce.
Beautiful.
See, you guys have the Royal Mint does good stuff. So you guys, I mean, we have Scottsdale, but you guys have Royal Mint.
The thing is, we're known for milk spots. Pretty much everything will have some form of milk spotting on it. And for the coins that are so beautiful, even the proof ones that people buy, sometimes by the time they've reached you in the post, they've already got milk spots on them.
Mm.
I
It's
think
odd
this one,
because everything I own everything I own from Royal Mint, nothing has milk spots on it.
See, that's got one on the Queen's head.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
wonder
know,
if
and
it's
that
a humidity thing.
Well, you have higher humidity than anywhere else. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but you have to remember that we're in air conditioning 12 months a year.
Yeah, true.
And my humidity is high on the outside of the house, but on the inside it's like 32% or 38%.
Well, like stuff I've left out on my desk, it's like almost it like tones right away.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
get that because can't get any more dry than out here.
Well, they say that if you well, you said it was out on your desk, but like the inside environment of a safe supposedly gathers moisture and holds it.
Yeah, mine's been out though, but in my safe I have the desiccant bags.
Yeah, yeah.
So I hope that keeps it dry.
Yeah, I haven't really had a huge milk spot issue. And I was worried about that because of Florida and all, but hasn't been an issue.
Yeah, I have a couple of like these in my safe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got a
Recharge when blue
couple
dot
100
turns
grammars in
light
there.
blue.
Oh,
Is
when
it?
it changes color when it
Wait,
gets
is that light blue?
that looks light blue to me.
Should I recharge it?
Yeah, you throw them in the microwave or in the oven, right?
Yeah. 6 minutes in the microwave.
Interesting.
I
They're
might
so
have.
cheap. It's almost like I just want to throw it away and put a new one in there.
Yeah.
It's like $6 for a bag of like 5 of them.
I might have to recharge these. I don't know.
Yeah, you better.
I have to
Yeah.
check my other stuff in there to see if it's okay. October, maybe I'll take you out to the desert. We'll go shoot out in the desert. There are some cool shooting ranges out here though where you'll be able to shoot whatever firearm you want.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that'd be so cool.
Where's that one place, that machine gun range? Is that right on the strip?
No, they're not far off the strip though.
They're pretty close to the south end, right?
Um, there is 702. The range is on the south end. It's
Yeah.
right next to Hustler strip club.
Hey, listen, 2 birds, 1 stone.
And then
Make it rain with goldbacks in there.
yeah, I wonder they probably would take them. They would be like, I'm surprised they don't. They might have a goldback ATM in there.
Yeah. They do have those, yeah.
If
That's
I see
great.
Goldback doing all these adverts, I'll be expecting my cut.
Right? Exactly. I'm telling you.
I've actually heard goldback advertisements on my Pandora lately,
Yeah.
which I never heard until recently.
That's because your phone listens to you.
Well, of course, because I got a lot to say.
It is scary, mind, isn't it? Sometimes the things you speak about and that what pops up.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Well, my computer did that the one time. We were talking about something, and I opened up Google, and it was like the first thing that showed up was that, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, my computer's listening to me, my phone's listening to me. Why doesn't my wife listen to me?
Oh man.
My
You're,
dogs listen to me sometimes, as long as I got a treat.
it's a good thing she doesn't listen to this show because you'd be listening to her later.
She loves me. She knows I'm full of shit. She knows my pancake recipe. She knows my smart ass mouth. That's why I
Yeah.
married her, because she loves me. She puts up with my shit.
She knows too much.
That's what it's
Yeah.
all about.
I said the other day, I said if it weren't for the dogs, you probably would have left me a long time ago. She says probably. I'm like, hey.
Hey, she's just being honest.
Yeah, I'm like, shut up. She's like, no, you never know. I'm like, yeah, but you could at least like make me feel a little better.
Right. Well, we got you don't have the lottery in Nevada, but we have I guess it's the Mega Millions or whatever, the one, the big lotteries where it's multi-state,
Yeah.
and the jackpot's up to $1 billion, right? Like, what's that guy? Dr. Evil, $1 billion.
I still have some left over from Indiana. I think they're good for one more drawing each.
Oh, what did you do? Like multiple drawings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, but I was thinking the other day, if my wife hit that $1 billion, I'd be out. She'd be like, "Yeah, you're out, dude. Here's your half."
How much would you have to give in tax? Because you'd have to give tax as well, wouldn't you, on those winnings?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
it
still end
would
up
not
with like
that bad. It's 37%
So,
top bracket.
so
yeah,
three
so I mean
hundred
you
and
still get like
seventy million dollars if you won the jackpot.
Yeah,
yeah.
if you took it over 30 years, you get $1 billion. If you take it like instant payout, you get, what is it, 56% or something?
I mean, even if you come out okay, so it's $1 billion. Even if you come out with 500 million, I think you're good.
I think after taxes, you end up with like around 38%.
I'll tell you what, they could take like if it was 1 billion, if the lottery was 1 billion and they gave me 100 million, I'd be happy.
You could
Yeah.
buy a lot of handbags with that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You can buy a lot of everything with that. 100 million, you'd be good. Wouldn't have to do nothing.
Yeah, that's but here's the thing. If you had that kind of money, would you still be into stacking?
Probably
Or
not.
would you still be on YouTube?
Absolutely not.
I would go
No,
full time. I'd go full time YouTube if I won that.
yeah.
Yeah, I would probably it would my YouTube channel would definitely change. The unboxings would be amazing.
Be like, "Oh, I got a package today. It's 5 monster boxes of gold."
Of gold, yeah. Check out this kilo bar I got of gold.
Exactly. Yeah, something happened to it, man. Turn yellow.
Baron Vamsky says, "Do different states have different taxes?" Yes. As far as like with precious, well, yeah, all the way around. Yeah, different states have different taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
With
for
the lottery, I think
income,
it's
sales
probably pretty
tax.
much the same. With bullion, it differs. Like I think in California, you have to spend like $2,000 before you can be tax exempt.
Yeah.
Florida, I think, is $500, right?
It is 500 unless it's US currency.
And
US
then
currency is 0.
Vegas Nevada is different. It goes monetary, but none of the coin shops follow. Only one of the coin shops I've ever been in follow it in Vegas. So, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas says, would stacking still be interesting with that amount of money? You could make it interesting.
Yeah, that's the point I was getting at. Like, what would an ounce of silver do for you if you had 300 million in the bank? You know what I mean? I think what I would be into is philanthropy, giving it away. Go to Walmart at Christmas time and pay off people's layaways and stuff like
Yeah,
that. You know?
Yeah,
it would be.
definitely use it for good.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think I would still want to do YouTube. I find the process really interesting. And I think a lot of people don't understand the amount of work that goes behind the scenes, even if it's just a 5-minute video. I quite like that progress and
yeah.
the learning and
It's
I've been jammed up lately mentally with what to do, So I end up doing a bunch of unboxings because that's really all I do. Anything I buy, I cut it open and show people this is what I bought.
I think that's why like Stacking with Craven and myself are trying to do something a little bit different with having a bit of beef between the Terminator and Little John, and I
Yeah.
see other people like Benson's Coins, and they've all started bringing in characters now, and it's trying to keep that creative side,
Yeah.
Trying to add a bit of humor. Yes, we're talking about precious metals, but there's a story behind it, and people can sort of follow that story along. And it's trying to do that, isn't it? That's difficult.
Yeah, I like what you guys have been doing. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I it's hard because like you do hit a roadblock so easily, and without putting silvers going to the moon or the price in there, or just to like try and keep it genuine and down to earth is hard to like. It's hard to come up with stuff all the time, and um, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm guessing, but the thing is, if you do recycle a lot of your content, a lot of the things you see, I mean, people are going to drop off and new people are going to jump on, and so for them, it's always going to be sort of fresh. So I don't see any harm with sort of talking about similar sort of things and keeping it honest. I do think a lot of people are, silver's going to hit $1,000 an ounce, and and they try and scare you, and the title and the thumbnail don't actually link in with the video at all. And
Yeah,
I think trying to find honest channels, but then it's a business, isn't it? And you know, drawing people in is what gets you paid. I think, especially when you've got huge amount of subscribers.
Mm.
I mean, I hope I can keep my integrity and
Yeah.
try and keep things open. Like, I wouldn't recommend everyone buying a crown a week because I didn't realize the premiums involved until after I've made that publicly.
but it's
So
it's a good way to stack though, and it gives you some content. Now, um, yeah, YouTube's a different beast, and it's been fun. It's been rewarding. Um, but like you said, like to keep your integrity and grow like massively is, I think it's difficult because there's so much limited stuff in here, in the like the stacking realm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, with like I was thinking about doing, like you said, going back and doing some of my old content and like refreshing it and doing it better, because obviously when I did it a year ago, it was pretty lame, I'm sure. Um, but I don't know, just sort of hit that lull where it's
Yeah.
I haven't gotten back to it. I sat down the other day with a video in mind, and I got away from it, and I couldn't get back into what I wanted to do.
Yeah, we had that conversation on text, right?
Yeah. I
It's
was like, I was ready. I got all my stuff out. I was gonna do a video on this, and then I'm just like, meh.
well, like what West Texas said a few minutes ago, hard to cover the same things that everyone covered already. It's like, how many times can you say the same thing? Like, oh, top 3 medals you should be stacking today. It's like
Yeah.
everybody has a different top 3. I
that's
don't know.
true.
But I guess you could say these are my top 3. This is what I'm doing. And that's kind of like what the theory that I'm going after with, just like I put that video out before the show. Yesterday I went slab crazy. I bought like 16 slab coins. What shit, don't tell my wife.
You call me rich. I'm not going out buying 16 slabs.
No, it wasn't. I didn't intend to. I got caught up in the fever pitch of what was going on, and it looked like a great deal.
It always looks like a great deal, doesn't it?
It
No,
does,
not for
yeah.
you.
I guess
Not
that.
for you.
I think though that it worked out, and I guess we'll find out in the second video when I release how much each slab was actually worth. But it was a game of chance. It was a game of chance, basically. Rip. What did he call it? Rip until you hit. So
Something. Yeah.
you pay one price, and they keep ripping open these bags of slabs until you hit one that was marked with the word Bert. I don't know what it's all about, but
Yeah, I didn't get that whole thing. Then you
I
get
think what it is, it's a limited edition Trader B piece. If you're on Whatnot, you know who Trader B is.
Yeah.
and it's a limited edition Trader B piece. It's not even worth anything, but it has Bert on it. So once you hit Bert, the game's over. So the first guy went and they opened up 16 bags before he hit. So we got 16 coins for one price. And mine, I think, was 14. I hit 14 coins.
What if
And
you
then
get Ernie?
two others I bought earlier in the day, but I
Is
don't know.
Ernie worth anything or just Bert?
I'm sorry?
Is Ernie worth anything or just Bert?
Ernie was worth twice what Bert was worth.
Yeah, I figured.
No, Bert was, from what I can see, the Bert coin was worth about $1.
That's
So
brutal.
it is brutal. Now, if I had hit that one first and paid what I paid, there would be some problems. You know what I'm saying? But that's like, I thought about that afterwards. I figured, okay, if it's a Bert coin, it's got to be worth something. Not so.
I've seen
But
those rips.
I did actually hit some good stuff though. You saw what I hit.
Yeah.
So
Wasn't
I got
bad.
away with it. But I wouldn't do it again.
Couple graded Morgans and a Libertad, right?
Yeah, graded MS66, 85 Libertad, Franklin, a couple of Franklins, I think, a couple of quarters.
So
So
Seolfor, do you
yeah,
want to show do you have an idea of what you're gonna do with your whatnot? Like how much stuff you're gonna put out there, what you're gonna put out there?
I mean, I've got a few things that I'm putting on. I got a few things from what not to put on. I've got 4 of these, 200 of an ounce. These retail for £200. I mean, I've got the bid starting at 25. I'm gonna be putting up silver, to win as well. So this was made by Saint B Silver. So there's going to be a lot of giveaways.
is
I'm
that
going
the
to put out.
whatnot coin show piece or?
It is, and that was that was made by Saint B Silver. So it is 3 nines fine. I did contact him and say, is it silver or is it just a normal coin? I don't think they were realized that they were going to be given out, but there's only 75 of these.
Yeah, they made
Yeah.
silver and copper, and they were very limited. Where did you get
Yeah.
that?
Whatnot sent it to me.
Damn, you're tuned in. I don't even. I would have loved to have that one, but yeah,
There you go.
I didn't
There you
even know they were doing the coin show.
Yeah, so it started yesterday. Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
trying to push. Like I said, they're really trying to push it in the UK. I've got a lot of non-precious metal coins, which I'm putting on for £1. If they go, they do. If not, it's also no biggie. But yeah, some silver, some non-precious metals, really just to get out there, I think,
Mhm.
and keep that relationship open with whatnot. Because they really, like I said, they reached out to quite a few content creators, and they just, I just wanted to sort of keep that relationship open, and if anything comes up again in the future, then I hope they reach out again. So
Yep.
yeah, it's just
Hey,
Very
can
cool.
you Vegas? Can you drop his whatnot link in the chat so I can follow him?
Um, did you put your whatnot on Discord?
I haven't yet. No, I think I've just uploaded a picture. I will go and do that. I'm not sure if it sends outside of the UK. Like I said, this is all completely new to me, so I'm just going to be going in blind. So I'm not sure if it is just set up for UK only or for nationwide. I'm not
Oh, you
sure.
already have 10 followers.
See, that's more than I thought I did. Yesterday it was only like 4, so
Actually, have 18 followers.
that's cool. Look, I mean, I look forward to it. I've got at least 12 giveaways at the moment that I'll put through. I've probably got maybe 20, 25 items for sale. I'm going to try and find a few bits and bobs before I go back out to work, because I've worked this morning and I'm working tonight, and then obviously I'm here with you guys, and then I'm doing whatnot after work. So it's a busy day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we appreciate you taking time, because I remember when I reached out to you, you said you had the work and then you could do the stream and then you had to work again. So appreciate you coming on and taking the time to hang out with us and share your story and learn a little bit.
No, I've really enjoyed myself, and yeah, thank you for being such good hosts and making me feel welcome. But yeah, I think it's good for my confidence, to get out and speak to more people. I can remember my first live with the Stat Collector, and then watching it back, thinking, "Oh my gosh, I sounded so nervous." And I've done quite a few things now with other people, and it's just been a joy. Just finding my feet finally, I think.
And it'll help you with whatnot, hopefully too.
Hopefully, yeah.
That's a cool 1 gram backyard bullion piece.
Yep. And then there is the 10-gram one. There's only 10 of them were done, minted from him. And I've got number 10 of 10. So some of these things I still need to picture. I haven't got much on there at the moment. I'm going to do that shortly. I was just sort of rummaging through and seeing what I could find and try and make things interesting for people.
It'd be a cool little hobby. Blue collar has taken to it more than I have. I think I've done what I do, 2 shows, I think, and 2 auctions. Um, but it's been fun and it's something that I want to do more. It just does take some time to do everything. When you're done with the auction takes time, and then packaging up everything, mailing everything out. I'll quit whining now. I'm not trying to whine, but
I mean,
it,
it's not a quick progress to add inventory into the app. I mean, I just use my mobile phone, and it can take ages just to get all the correct information, and then you can't skip down to the second line if you wanted to write something else. You have to press space until you get to the end of the row and then type, and then it will, it does take a little while. I'm sure I'll get quicker the more I do it. I've got quite a bit of silver rounds that I'm going to try and put up, maybe some Ethereum and some Bitcoin rounds. So I'll put a bit of copper in, I think, a few bits of silver, and yeah, just see how it goes, and a bit of fun with it, and can use it for content, and potentially could be an earner in the future. Not going to say no. I mean, we all got to buy and sell at some point, so
Sure.
yeah.
Are you going to simulcast the show on YouTube?
I wouldn't know how to using my phone, but what I'll do is I will screen record my mobile phone, and then I will just edit it and cut bits out. Or
Well, you can do a simultaneous on YouTube. It's very simple. On the Whatnot app, the 3 dots on the right-hand side.
yeah.
All you got to do is you just say simulcast on a different platform, and you hit YouTube, put your information in, touch it, and go. And you can
Oh
see.
wow.
Yeah, that way your subscribers on YouTube will be able to jump in there and maybe buy something.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do a bit more research on that. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I've thought about it. I just never done it before. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm ready for it. But you know,
Thing is it just you doubting yourself, or just not too sure what the right plan of
yeah,
action is yet, or
yeah, that. And I wasn't sure I wanted to do the crossover. Like I just recently posted the first time on YouTube some clips from my show, from my actual auctions.
Okay.
I've posted clips from places where I bought stuff, auctions that I bought stuff from. That I've done several times, but my own show I've only done once.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I don't know, it's kind of like I don't want to embarrass myself in a way. I'm like, maybe, you know.
I don't know how much of a content that really makes for YouTube either, though. I don't know. I wouldn't really watch. If I saw somebody streaming it, I think I would just go on Whatnot and watch it rather than watch it on
Well,
YouTube, because then you can get
that's
involved
the
in it.
idea though. That's the idea. Like I
Yeah.
didn't know Minot Coin and Bullion had a Whatnot until I saw him live on YouTube, and I thought he was just like holding, had his phone showing the screen, but it's not. It's a simulcast. So I went
Yeah.
on to his Whatnot from there,
Yeah.
and that's how I
Makes
knew
sense.
he had a Whatnot. So it was a good way to promote.
Yeah. It gets it out there. It's advertising. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely give it a thought. I think for the first one, I don't think I'll be brave enough to put it on both quite yet. Quite yet. So yeah, I'm really nervous. But yeah, I
Mhm.
hope it goes okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be fun. You just gotta have fun with it.
Yeah,
And go with it from there. It'll
Well,
it'll work itself out.
I got a friend who was a professional athlete at one point, and the coaches used to tell him, if you're nervous, don't tell yourself that you're nervous. You tell yourself that you're excited. And when you're excited, that's a positive. Nervous is a negative.
Well, I'm glad you remember that story I told you.
Yeah. What were you, a professional ping pong player, right? No, seriously, that's how he used to coach, because he became a coach after that, and he coached several world champions actually.
Makes sense.
yeah, channeling a certain energy and trying to make it a positive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, nervous is healthy, but when you refer to it as being nervous, you look at that as a negative, whereas I'm excited, that's a positive.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'm excited to do. I'm excited to have lunch.
I don't blame you. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you as well soon, if that's okay. Just
Yeah.
because I got to get back to work.
I need some sleep too. I've been up since last night or yesterday,
Mm.
so I would not mind getting sleep too. Um, thank you so much for agreeing to come on. It was very short notice. I did reach out to you yesterday, and you agreed to come on, which was awesome. And I know you are busy with work, and then back to work. Do you have your own round?
Yeah.
Look at
Oh
this
man,
guy.
who made that?
Liquid Metals UK.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah, that makes
then
He'll
I've
be
sense.
got
in,
the
he'll be in
Oh,
Vegas
the
right before
YouTube
you.
logo. Oh my god, dude, that's awesome.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you off. I just like showing
No,
showing
that's
Oh,
everybody.
freaking beautiful.
absolutely. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
He's coming to the Vegas Coin Show actually too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is.
okay.
Yeah, the week before you'll be here, I think. Um, so yes, thank you so much for coming on. Like I said, I know it was short notice. I know you had to work and then a break in between work and then back to work and then whatnot after that. So you're doing whatnot tonight? Wait, it is
Yep.
what is it? It's
Tonight.
6 o'clock your time, so later.
Yeah, I'll be doing it at 10.
10, so 4 hours from now, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll quickly go back out to work and do what I need to do, and then come home and hopefully have an hour beforehand to put a few more things up for sale. I don't really know. Can you put things up for sale while you're live, or not really?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So maybe I just do that then instead of rushing. Just be like, hey, look, I'm going to put this on and show it, and then do it through that.
Yeah, you can do what you put an item in your store that says item in hand. And basically you're just going to hold it up and this is what I'm selling. It doesn't have to
Okay.
be specifically list that item.
Okay, I'm going to do that instead. That makes things a lot easier. So I don't have
Yeah,
to
just
rush.
make sure you mark everything well. Like when you sell something, if it's a numbered thing, make sure you mark it well and keep good records, because going through the video sucks. When you got to go through the video to see, oh, what did I sell this guy? That takes a lot of time.
Okay, yeah.
Right, Vegas?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I had number sheets that I used for a little while. Like then you know what you sold to who.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Um,
it won't show you at the end everything that you've sold and like what item and who to. You actually have to go back and rewatch it.
Well, if you have your items entered in your store and you sell, like, say you sell a 1885 O Morgan dollar, right? And that way it will tell you. But if you just want to sell something impromptu, like you want to sell a gold back, but you don't have it listed, and you just put it up as item in hand, you got to mark it so that you know what it was that you sold them.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thanks
Yeah.
for that in advance, or otherwise I would be rewatching my own video.
And sometimes you got to go back and rewatch it anyway because you just want to make sure, you know.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did that. Yeah, when you do an auction, I think I did like you're doing, like you put all this stuff in there first, and I tried to sell it that way. And then I think I confused myself more because then I tried using the number stickers too. Which if you had it in the store, I don't think you need the number stickers because then it tells you what they sold.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't need the numbers at that point.
But like Blue Collar said, if you do like item in hand, then it's easier to um, sort it in some way. If you have sticky notes or some way to keep track of it, you know.
Yeah, will
Mm-hmm.
do. I'll take that all in all those tips. I'll make sure I do that. Not a
It
problem. Thank you.
it is a learning curve, and each show you learn a little bit more and a little bit more. You streamline it. You figure out what works, what doesn't work, and yeah, you just do it that way. And if
Well,
you have any questions, you can reach out in this Discord to myself or Blue Collar. I'm sure Blue Collar, if he checks his Discord,
Oh, I do.
would help you.
Yeah.
So yeah, he
well,
knows
well,
more about
thank
it.
you to the pair of you, and I look forward to seeing you in person if I can when I'm in Vegas. But yeah, no,
Absolutely.
thank you for having me and showing my channel to people at the other side of the pond. So yeah, thank you.
What did we end up? Let's see. We ended up getting you up to 294. Our
That's
Two
not
our
bad.
followers are slackers. They should have subscribed more.
Come on, it's not too late. Hit it.
Thank you for being on. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, anytime, reach out to me on Discord with any questions or anything. And I do plan on meeting you when you come to Vegas. And if you have any questions or anything about Vegas, I'm more than happy to help you if I can.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Sandy, Luke, Baron Vansky, Queen Nessie, M&J, Gold, Diaxis, BBA. Who else is still here? A lot of people dipped out. We have about 10 people left. Matt Wingate, he had to leave. Thank you for being here. If you're rewatching this, Jesus, if you're rewatching this, thank you. Thank you for all your support as always. Mandy's Candy, if you're anywhere, thank you for your $2 super chat as always. Bootsy, good to see you. Mr. and Mrs. West Texas, always great to see you as well. Look forward to seeing what's for breakfast tomorrow. Blue Collar,
Absolutely.
thank you for having me on. I greatly appreciate it. Um,
Hey, anytime, Vegas. You're welcome anytime.
Seolfor Hordian, thank you so much for being on. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it was short notice, and you did an excellent job, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, very,
Anytime you
very
want to be
much
on,
so.
just ask.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right, well, enjoy your sleep and have a good day, the pair of you.
You too. Don't
Take
work
care,
too
you
hard.
as well. And good
And
luck tonight. I'll be in your stream. I'll come say hello.
yes, good
Thank
luck.
you. I'll see you then.
Take care.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
All right. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. If there's any of our loyal and usual followers, Monday night will be the one, the only Emperor Wang.
Emperor Wang on Monday night. Heck yeah. That should be awesome. You want to tell them who we have for the following Monday?
Oh no, you have to tell them for the following Monday.
Okay, I will. So following Monday, that would be September 8th. We've got the owner of Pit Bullion coming in. So that should be great. His name is Michael, and we're going to have a nice little interview with him, and he's going to show us a bunch of his products, and should be a great time.
I wasn't sure if we were going to talk about that because I would have brought that up when Seolfor was in here. The UK crowd is fans of. He had done that Stacker Social round.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but we're going to promote the hell out of it. I just figured whoever's stuck around this long,
Yes.
we'll get.
Monday night that they can't. Monday night that's 2 a.m. their time, so that's rough for them.
It is rough, yeah, but they can watch the replay, I guess. But it would be cool if they could
Yeah.
ask him questions too, because he seems like a real interesting guy.
That would be cool. It'll be a good one for sure.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this Saturday. Greatly appreciate you. We will talk at you on Monday evening with Emperor Wang.
What time is that on Monday?
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 a.m. BST.
All right, there you go. All right, guys, we'll see you on Monday.
Later.
Appreciate everybody. Thank you.